Hey, Trust Painters. Role playing Public Radio. We're playing Base Raiders. Gate 9.
Gate 9.
Gate 9.
Session 4, I think. Session 3 or 4. I lose count of numbers very quickly.
4, yeah.
So, in last session, the players went to a sky palace and
Did things.
We raided the fuck out of that
You raided the fuck out of that base.
Yep.
It crashed into the remnants of the Aral Sea.
Yeah, I don't think that counts as raiding it if we crash it.
Yeah, and some
Oh,
of
I
it-
think it does.
and
We got a
some,
mask out of it.
You did get a magical mask out of it.
and some of us had to
And
do
we're-
our walking on the ceiling impression.
And we're ecologically restoring the RLC.
Yeah, you've opened a permanent portal to something that's leaking into your water. So it's just a
we
small
have no
water.
idea
It's
what-
And
about-
also crashed a giant floating pyramid, which
Yep.
is great for sea life to live in. It's
Yep.
like a
Natural, we're taking another natural
Natural
avenue.
coral reef. Yeah.
so you're a few miles away from that right now. You're at
In
Rebirth
freshwater.
Island.
It's like
see
sinking
here.
logs for.
Sean and Foster are not here, so they will deal with them in a second. Because you have a couple things. You found the friendly, mutated, heavily scarred caretakers of Rebirth Island, and they've
freed
offered.
them from communism.
Yes, clearly. So they have offered you a job, which is to take Mishka, an alien, back to its home by bringing it somehow to the Tunguska exclusion zone, which they're offering you a truckload of technology you could sell, 180 loot worth if you can at full value. But they've also mentioned you did convince them to give you other potential loot. You haven't met the alien yet either. Mishka's kept down below. There's also a weapon of mass destruction here called the Doomsday Seed, which, if unreleased into the Earth's atmosphere, could just, like alien kudzu, but even more so, if you can believe that. And it could...
Just be the ultimate invasive species.
yes, and choke out all other life on the planet. So...
Didn't you have a thought about that?
Yeah, just rub it on yourself, and the plant life will be continually consumed by the nanotech, and you'll never need food again.
That's a thought. What if I can't touch anybody again or risk creating a kudzu holocaust?
You win some,
What if the
you lose
nanotech
some.
can't keep up with the rate of growth of the plant?
The nanotech's
Do you-
smart. It would know.
Yeah,
It would know if it could do it or not. You could ask the nanotech.
That's true.
I can. I'll ask it to see.
All right, give me a resolve check.
Resolve check. Actually, I'm gonna write another aspect since I've been meaning to do this before.
Okay.
Psychic committee.
For what is that? Is
When I resolve checks when I'm talking to the nanites about things.
how are you getting a free aspect out of that?
Well, I've let's see. I think I have one other aspect. Well, okay, sorry, I can't do that.
Yeah,
Never
you
mind.
can't just throw in free aspect.
I thought I already had that freebie, but never mind. Oh well,
right.
resolve check.
I mean, you can invoke if you want to spend a fate point.
Yeah.
To get a bonus to your roll, you could. I mean, there's numerous aspects you could invoke.
Oh yeah, because I can. Yeah. So
Yeah.
So
You
what
can-
are you invoking, Aaron?
benefit of the doubt. So my conviction. This
Okay.
might work.
All right.
That's certainly true.
Hey, and I have fate points from
Your
last
character
time.
apparently
because
worships
everybody
Upton,
comes invoking.
the god of uncertainty.
So all right, 3.
Crossover.
Yeah.
So plus 4. So 3.
The +3, yeah.
Yeah.
You get your brain tickles for a moment as it accesses parts of your memories because you saw the footage, and you get a very resounding no. Please connect us back to the psychic nanotech hive, and we can upgrade you to achieve this result.
Oh.
That means we have to get the popsicle house.
Yes. Which is
Character goal.
Which is in government custody.
I mean, Aaron, this is the only way to make sure that this will never actually turn into a weapon of mass destruction.
Well, true, because I actually almost agree. I do agree with you because, one, throwing it into the Tunguska zone.
Oh, hell no.
No, that was Mishka, the alien, who you have not met yet.
Oh yeah. Oh, I thought. Well, this thing came from Tunguska, didn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
So then,
Hundreds of Soviets died to keep it from consuming the planet.
true. And the thing is, like, if we're trying to think about
Those
options,
brave
even if
You
we
could just leave it here.
We could leave it here, but even if we threw it, took the option of throwing it back in, there's no guarantee it wouldn't fall in another world and just screw them over completely.
Who cares about other dimensions? What have they done for us?
Maintain the balance of the multiverse, you
We're
ass!
gonna build a wall around this reality. It'll be a great wall.
And we'll make Earth 52 pay for it.
Very high-minded, all of a sudden.
Christ.
What's that? A little interdimensional genocide.
Between friends.
Yeah, between friends.
So, when was the... Yeah, because I remember we read that...
Right now, Ivan tells you, we on the island, and you now are the only outsiders who know of this. No one else on the planet knows of this.
Well, we have a possible solution to this, but I might be able... That's like...
Well, you can leave it here. It is very secure here.
I believe him.
Okay.
It's made it this long,
Yeah.
and like we would know if it had gotten
And if
out.
I can upgrade to the point...
If safety measures are activated, it is compromised. It might be stopped by preventative measures here on this island.
What are the preventative
Don't worry,
measures?
it's fine. It's fine.
Just, do you have an alert that goes out if that happens?
Oh, everyone will know.
Okay. All right.
Everyone will know.
Ivan? It's nuke, right?
He's what?
Nuke.
I don't know this word.
Okay.
He's
Bomb.
Nuclear whistle.
I don't know this word. You can give me empathy checks if you want.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have empathy?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Boy.
Oh, yeah, I'm not there. I'm taking notes.
Okay. +3.
Oh yeah, he probably knows.
I'll let it go this time.
Come on,
I'm
let's go.
having the mummies bring wine
Okay.
because the wall fell. We won.
Where are you getting wine?
He has wealth as a thing. He can have it produce as wine.
USA.
This is back up on the surface.
USA.
That wouldn't be wine.
Well,
Wait, is it
the
Napa
mummy?
Valley
I'm
wine?
forcing the mummies to chant
oh.
USA
Yeah.
in Egyptian.
USA.
Yeah, it's very. It's just. It sounds like a dark guttural chant, but hey, there's wine.
No, your love. No, your love. So yeah, would you like to meet Trevor? Or have you accept job, right, to take Mishka to his home?
Yes, if the Iron Curtain is down, we must
Yes.
only
Only
perform an
curtain.
exodus to bring the people to their natural place.
You know Berlin's been whole. Germany's been whole for a while, right?
So he takes you down another, down a flight of stairs. There is another sort of clean room, and you see a sort of blue-skinned humanoid, but he looks very beautiful, very graceful, very kind of androgynous. You feel actually better in his presence. You're just like, calmer, more at peace. He says hello.
I bring you peace.
Yes.
Wait, Bob Ross.
So is anybody else on the surface? I guess Saul, you're on the surface.
I would
here.
like to be.
Yeah, I was gonna go down.
All right, you all go back to the elevator up from the Doomsday seat to meet Mishka. Mishka, Ivan explains, Bunny explains to that was also found in Togasa as another safe measure because he has powers that relate to dimensional shifting, or he can. That's why he only needs to go to a place of strong dimensional energies like Tunguska in order to open a portal to his homeworld. His homeworld or universe is very, very distant, so he cannot do it. But with the minuscule energies, he can store things, and what he's been asked to store is our safeguard. He was actually meant to. He was another way of storing very hazardous things.
So he is the nuke.
Well, he's not a nuke. He's the other thing.
But you're a pocket.
Well, he was actually asked to give. It was worse than a nuke. It was a type of crystal that could grow just as fast as the kudzu.
Oh yeah, that thing.
And possibly they thought, well, if it's an organic thing that consumes everything, what if we fight it with an inorganic thing that consumes everything?
Turns out, nope.
Yeah, maybe that'll fight it. But that was actually removed by the UN, so Mishka doesn't have that.
In the sun.
So they only have conventional nuclear warheads now to guard against this doomsday seed getting away. But Mishka has sort of these exotic powers that aren't very useful in combat or anything, so the Soviets never used them for black ops or anything like that. But and now he doesn't even have any doomsday weapons to store to prevent the island from destroying the planet. But he needs to go home, and everyone
Gotta work.
Yeah.
Laid off by the plant.
Vanya and Uncle Ivan and Uncle Vanya and Ivan are too old to get him to kind of because I've heard that the mafia, the Russian mafia controls the borders now, or that they prevent other base raiders from going in, or that there's active They keep hearing different stories. They don't know. They know there's a lot of conflict. It's a very hot, active zone. So that's why they're offering you all this scrap to take mission.
Low-hanging fruit, not reaching for it.
At this point, though, Agata appears and says, "The Dark God has spoken. We must go to the path." And you're all shifted back to Chicago.
With or without Mishka?
With Mishka.
Oh.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah. And then Agata disappears.
Somebody's
again.
more wine!
Yes. The truck is in the middle of the speakeasy right now, so you'll have to...
Can you warn us next time?
Agato's already gone.
God damn it.
Ivan says, "Look, I gotta go train."
Death
so he walks into his painting. So they're not here, so they're gone.
Seems legit.
So you get to decide what to do. You can try and figure out what to do with the mask. Try and figure out what to do with the scrap, the various technological things. You could. Talk to Mishka more. You did not. I'll say, you'll have to go. I'll say you did not take the Doomsday Seed with you because you do not have a plan in place.
Or containment.
Yeah, well, they did have a portable travel device, but that still makes it a lot more vulnerable because they had to get it from Tunguska all the way to Rebirth Island. So. So this is all open-ended. What do you guys want to do?
Do we know where the facility where the popsicle house is being held?
You do not specifically know where it is. You know the EPSA would have it, the Empowerment Proliferation Security Agency. They're the anti-superpower cops, essentially. Like the DEA, but for super soldier drugs and other things. So it would be one of their local...
So they deal super soldier drugs on the side?
Well, the dirty ones do,
And the ones on operations that require that?
Yes. It's very Fast and Furious. So they would have it somewhere, so that would require contacting or networking, or some kind of research or some sort of mission to kind of figure out where that would be.
Investigation.
What are you investigating?
So, leads on...
That's like a crime scene or something like that. You have to go someplace to do a thing. I would allow computers to hack into information, contacting to ask somebody. I mean, that's confidential stuff. So, you have to get past some kind of barrier. Just go. And we could do vignettes now.
Academic research, so I could probably...
research would work and give you some sort of lead. What do you want to do a vignette for yours? Because before the session, Bill had an idea for his character's goal. So, do you want to explain a little bit?
Right. So the way I want to go with this whole thing is very Arrested Development, and that, like I've said previously, my character's family was the Lucius Fox, basically, to a pre-Ragnarok member of the Ideal that operated somewhere in the Southwest or Pacific area, named Night Ranger. And basically, I've been written out of the family inheritance for as of yet unspecified reasons. And I'm trying to get back in good graces with them, and we did a little workship on the specifics of how that might happen.
Who would you want to be? I guess you'd be calling up or doing a conference call with your...
I'll probably not a full conference.
Okay.
I want to ease into it.
Okay.
So it'd probably be the one member of the family that I still have contact with. The rest of them probably wouldn't speak to me, but one of them will regardless, just because we were close.
Okay.
And that would probably be my brother, whose name will not be George because that's too obvious. Mitch.
Mitch. Who wants to play Mitch? Caleb?
I'm in, yeah.
All right. So you're Mitch. You're calling about? Yeah.
Beep boop.
Is Mitch a mensch?
We'll find out.
Yeah. So we're just talking about like what the state of the corporation at this point.
Well,
You probably haven't heard from Jeff in a while.
yeah. So I'm just kind of gonna check in with you, and like I'm sort of slow rolling up to, hey, I think I've got a thing.
Okay. We got declared human again, right? So that never
Yes.
Yes,
became
you
an issue.
hacked your way
Right.
into that.
All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Secretary. Hello.
Yeah. Can I speak with Mitch? This is Jeff.
He's very busy right now.
It's Jeff. Tell him it's
Hear
important.
lots of phones ringing in the background. I'm sorry, I just can't. Yeah, one second. I'm gonna have to put you on hold.
Okay, when she comes back on, there's going to be some sort of, shall we say, code word that I'm going to like.
Banana hammock.
Yeah.
Or banana stand?
Yeah. Tell him it's about the banana stand.
So we're original here at RPPR.
Hey, we can only avoid it so hard.
Comes back on. It's his voice. It's like, Mr. Bartholomew, I assure you, there's no reason to panic.
Wrong
we
call.
have a lot of various.
Mitch, wrong call.
We're working. Who's
It's Jeff.
Jeff?
Yeah.
Oh God, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. We got that whole thing like wrinkled out. I'm legally human again.
Okay, that's really good. We don't need that right now.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to call you, Jeff. I'm gonna have to call you back. Things are kind of crazy.
Well, and I kind of know that. I still follow the business journals and stuff like that. I think I might have
God,
stumbled.
what do they say?
Well, they've upgraded you to don't buy.
We paid so much for Don't Buy. I have no idea how much we paid for Don't Buy.
So I've got something, and I think it could be big. I'm pretty sure if I pull this off right, I could actually become the trustee.
Wait, what do you mean big?
I mean, real big. Like
So we can spend a lot of money on it?
like Night Ranger kind of big, yeah.
So we can just dump money into it.
Yes.
Invisible money is what I need right now.
Yes.
Look, I mean, I don't know what he's doing up there, but all of the tax shelters have disappeared. We are just going to be destroyed in the next quarter. We were making so much money, and so much of it was off the books. People are going to ask a lot of questions, man.
So here's the thing. I need your help. Because you're going to have to get everybody else on board. Because it's a little like my previous projects. But I promise you, this one's going to pan out.
God damn it.
Seriously.
You just wanted to... We're investing in your band again?
No. It's like that, but different. It's also meta-human tech. It just happens to be music related. It's coincidence.
Where'd you get this at?
I'm not at liberty to say, pending ongoing investigations. It's better that you don't know, really.
We really don't need more legal heat now. The IRS has started construction on a new wing for us alone.
I'm telling you.
They're marshaling the forces.
We can make it
I
disappear.
have 3 janitors in my office right now working. Just because we got to just dump this shit into payroll. We got to do everything we can.
I'm telling you, we can make this disappear, and we can take control. Like we can make it like it used to be.
Okay.
I just need your support.
All right. Well, I can get you some meetings with the tech people. I'm just giving them money to stop making things at this point. But I mean, I'll be honest. We need a spruce goose. We need something that is so exorbitantly Eli Musk expensive.
Elon?
No, his name's Eli in this universe. Sorry. So hugely expensive, but that will at the last moment turn the biggest paradigm shifting project possible.
All right. Okay. So
What we need is a
I've got
change of aesthetic.
We have to appear to break even. Okay, we cannot make enough money. We cannot make hardly any money this year, or we're going to be destroyed by the federal government.
Okay. So how about this? We're going to siphon off just a little of that, like through a shell company or something, into my project. But I've got a better one for you. 2 words: nanotechnology.
Yes, that sounds really stupid and like it won't work. But Jeff, this is really important. Like, we're going to go to jail, Jeff. It's really bad.
Okay.
I have a go bag, Jeff.
Start talking
Jeff,
about.
do you realize we own all of corn? Like, the plant, Jeff. I didn't even know that. We own corn. Every last one of it.
I told you guys commodities trading was a bad
That's
choice.
not legal at all, Jeff.
No. That's commodity concentration. You'll get the USDA down on your ass. Those guys are not nice. Believe me, I have been in flyover country. It's bleak.
Heyo. All right.
Well, I just okay. I'll send some details on to you through that burner email you left me. I need you to bring the rest of the board around on this. This is going to be big.
Well, you're gonna have to show the science people something. They don't listen to me. It's all about the science folks.
All right. I'll try to make that happen.
I mean, I was trying to bang your keyboard so one time, so like, I gave you a really good review to Mom and Dad. They're not going to trust me, in my opinion, on whatever it is. I don't know what you're doing. Look, I have to get Bartholomew for pulling all of
You're the only
Montenegro.
You're the
I'll call
only
you
one to
back.
take my call. That's the only reason I came to you.
All right.
I'll talk to you later. Bye.
All right, that was a good one. So I'll start working on setting up that goal.
Okay.
What the steps about.
And now I just need to, Okay, yeah. So that's what we can do until we can figure out some way that you can perpetually Grey Goo the Doomsday Seed.
Yeah.
Is we'll start working on you a calorie input system.
That could be nothing.
You do own corn.
We do own corn.
Established in Canada now.
All of it. All of the corn. All of it.
You see someone eating a corn cob? That's a royalty right there.
That's mine.
All those shell
God.
corporations account.
popcorn.
That's a big antitrust case they're building right now.
It's like epic.
Well, Night Ranger needed to fight, the agromancer. So.
And the only way he could do it is if he could track where all the corn in the world was being shipped to.
Wait.
It was like Batman, the Batman Returns.
So did Night Ranger just eventually turn into Dr. Weird? Gentlemen, corn!
Apparently.
Things got weird right before Ragnarok.
So anyway,
Get weird.
It's beautiful.
there's another knock at the door.
How do so many damn people already know where we are? This is not good.
This is the least
I
secret.
assume one of the mummies opens the door.
Yes.
There's a robot on the other side. Is this hello?
I shoot it into the sun.
You actually can't do that.
I know.
Your character likes fire.
Can we help you?
Your character go.
Shoot everything into the sun.
No, just robots.
Hello, are you hiring for your gang / group / affiliation?
We weren't putting any
Startup?
flyers out, so why are you...
Well, the homeless Ludians told me where you are, and I want a place where I could work and not be treated like cannon fodder.
So Ludians are like crab people, right?
Yes, they're alien crab.
Sounds like we need to have a nice little lobster broil.
I'm more partial to crab
killing
legs
the homeless.
myself.
All right.
Okay, come on in.
They keep telling people where we are.
Well, yeah, pretty
We
much.
could just try going and telling them, "Don't tell anybody that, please.
Yeah.
Here's
You
the
can-
money."
So,
But that doesn't sound as delicious.
I am designation Warbot 555. 10 years ago, a mad billionaire whose name I cannot repeat due to software in my brain.
Do you just have like a resume or a CV? It'd probably be a lot quicker.
Do you have a LinkedIn profile?
I do. Could I add you to my professional network on LinkedIn?
And suddenly, it's a New Yorker comic.
Honestly, we
Can I add
Drawing the sword.
let's not, because we don't want to be tracked as badly. So
Just provide us the link.
Don't worry, no one
okay.
will.
So you,
It's LinkedIn.
You might as well be living in the woods. No one will ever see it.
Then why are businesses asking for it?
Oh no, LinkedIn is where information goes to die.
yeah, it never comes
The
out.
resume graveyard.
Oh god.
Anyway, the
Doing
billionaire.
an armies concept.
Yes.
Because somebody that sold them an HRIS system somebody was a really good salesman and bilked them for an extra 10 grand for that functionality.
All right.
but okay.
I will allow Warbot to serve me.
Well, okay.
The mummies keep leaking into the olive oil pit. So
Oh,
you
I can
may-
clean that.
You may douse me with the rod.
Trey,
Oh,
hold
okay.
on. Oh, no, hold on for a second. Just,
Wait.
Killing
any-
that fat queen
no
with sweaty
server
work.
slavery, but
Yes.
no,
must
that's so.
pay.
Yes, I have no shame. I will do that. As long as it involves not actual war.
Okay. Can you tell us your credentials again? I'm actually interested.
I am a robot.
Okay, you said that you were built by a millionaire who...
Billionaire.
Or, sorry, billionaire. What was the purpose? What kind of...
He wanted to have like the first-person shooter video game, but in real life, where he would control people and they would fight each other.
The most dangerous game.
And but he needed opposition for them, best for training. So he built a legion of warbots to fight them. I was one of them, but I was hit in the head with a rock, and my self-preservation mode came in, and I ran away. And I have hoped. The thing is, if I blow them, I'm supposed to be rebuilt by the factory. That is still active, I believe, because I have network to it. I think, and I don't actually understand computers very well, and I just really don't want to die, and so
Sounds like you just need to be shot to the sun.
So I have been sort of hiding out with various non-human populations.
Have you been in contact with the underground?
Is that what they call themselves? I guess. I don't pay attention. I'm bad at listening and paying attention.
So, well, like...
I mostly watch reality TV when I can.
That's...
Ross, are you trying to break the morality pad? You're trying to make the most unsympathetic morality pad possible for her?
I can caretake for you. I can look after this place. There's a blue-skinned humanoid. Does he need I make really good sandwiches. Yes, falafel. I can do that. I was a short order.
1.555 silence.
Yeah.
Oh, I must speak with you.
Hold on a minute. May I call
Come, I grant you
may I call you
audience.
Warren?
No, I am Warbot 555. Just don't send me to war.
There was not a plan, so I'll...
No.
Warren, okay.
How many moments have been wasted? Empires have risen. And,
How much olive oil
While
do you
you
want?
questioned this warbot, this is not how one conducts oneself with slaves when seeking full employment.
He's not a slave.
You tell him what his qualifications will be, or else. This is how we deal
He's not a slave.
with good American
He is
warbots
something
like
that may have
this.
condescensions.
Do you
Right
want-
now he's confused.
Do you want to be?
I understand this is new to you. It's a Jewish name, yes? I understand you're not used to this power. So I'm going to invoke an aspect and go on a really racist rant. Because as both a 1950s psychic gestalt of American patriarchy and an Egyptian empress, I am not racially progressive at this
So
point.
yeah, what's
You
going to
hate
happen?
Jews as much as the Gestalt of all conspiracy theories?
Everyone stops listening to you. You fail the next scene for any social. You cannot make any social skills. Checks against any.
Trey, I'm going to walk away before I...
happen
You
when
gain
Vern-
one. Yeah, you gain one fake point.
Before, I'm going to walk
What's going
away...
to happen when he realizes
Yeah, there's
the
going to resolve
USA
check
unilaterally
working with a
supports
crazy
Israel?
anti-Semite?
No, you don't. You realize there's no point in arguing.
Let's save that for when we really need it.
So, War, can you tell me about this factory that you came from?
Oh, you want to go there?
I'm just curious. What details do you remember? Because
It's big. It's got metal corridors. There's robots everywhere.
Being built by robots.
Yes. I could give you coordinates, but that's it. I don't want to know anything else about it. I don't want to go there.
Olive oil boy!
I know. I have olive oil right here. I will. You want it sprayed? Bro,
How
I
many
don't-
pints per minute would
Yes.
you like applied?
Yes, please.
So, that might be a good idea.
I just want to be off the streets, really. Robots good.
I'll give him a home.
Yeah, no.
I think Warbot.
I don't care.
is
I meant to
the
have
best.
Warbot be with Mishka as like the little caretaker for Mishka.
Honestly,
But I
No, we
forgot.
got to take care of.
Yeah,
We're going to seek full employment in the United States of
Yep.
America.
Well, the thing is...
We're not going to pay anyone.
yeah.
But they will all have jobs.
Well, the thing is, if we ever actually decide to open the speakeasy as
Just like
a
the
full-on
United
front, then we could actually use him.
It's like the WPA.
Yeah, because I'm sure nothing
With
about
more
his construction
huge
is
stone
distinctive and
blocks.
will get him fingered immediately.
I mean, at a point where we can actually, disguise him.
I did spend 2 years employed as a mascot. Those places that offer loans at usury terms. I was
Industry.
I was the Lady Liberty. Yes, that is the thing. I was in a costume the entire time.
Oh,
You were
man.
Metal Liberty.
So we're
yes.
gonna have a robot dressed up as a gas lamp era barkeep. This is turning into a fucking 80s sitcom.
I could wear a bear suit. Is that better?
we'll put Ross on.
Any kind of.
It's a bear sport coat and slacks.
Yeah.
But Wart,
I commend your industry.
Yes.
Wart,
Good.
you're welcome here. So,
Yes.
so we will find something for you.
So yeah, that's another base lead. We'll tell you where it is.
I would like to technology at him to
Sure.
see if he has any kind of tracking device intrinsic to him. That's a 6.
Oh, 6. Okay. You have +5 then?
I have 4 plus 1 from my equipment.
Oh, that's right. Okay. He is connected to some sort of remote network.
Okay.
But you don't know.
Can I tell what would happen if I shut off his Wi-Fi radio?
Oh, actually, yeah, it would just wipe his memory. He is basically running on RAM.
If his memory wiped, would his self-preservation
he'd
programming
reset to factory
go away?
default settings.
Okay, so that's not a good idea.
Yeah.
So, but we might be able to build him an official solid state to put into him.
Do you have computers or technology over there?
I'm just making suggestions to him, and that's a metagaming thing. Sorry.
That would be a goal. But yeah, he just wants to
Actual
be
knowledge interfering with.
Yeah. Anyways, so you have multiple things you need to take care of. Well, you don't have to, but tracking down the... Wait, did you make your research check to find the pub
Yeah, let me
symbol?
throw all the academics for that.
Okay.
I'll invite Mishka to join me in the olive oil tub.
Mishka accepts. He's slightly confused by what...
Well, he's obviously a dignitary from another nation.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, we don't want to be rude.
It starts getting a lot warmer when he steps in, and it starts getting a little uncomfortable. You realize he's acting as sort of like a low-level microwave to a little bit. He's emitting some kind of dimensional radiation.
It starts smelling like an Olive Garden.
Yeah, it does. Breadsticks for all.
It's getting delicious. Up here.
Breadsticks for some, tiny American flags for others.
Oh.
Sorry, man.
Academics, what'd you get?
+4.
+4? Okay. One, there is that you could raid the EPAS office or hack their computers to find out where it's being stored. Kidnap or interrogate one of the people behind it. The other thing, there is subcontracting through SecGen, security contractor. So those are places you could try.
You mean the notoriously...
Oh no, great reputation. There's also
Samuel Winters.
there are some cases being prosecuted in conjunction with the EPSA about non-humans, and there are some activist lawyers trying to fight it here in Chicago.
Probably some people I would know. So.
No, you're in Baltimore. I mean, you've heard of them, but you may you'd have to spend a fate point to know them. If you want to arrange a meeting and try and get more information by interviewing one of the activist lawyers. So
Done.
I will talk to Mishka and see what we need to do.
okay. To get him home.
Yes.
Okay.
I will welcome him to my lands.
Okay. Mishka's kind of off-put by all your racism, so he's kind of. I'm not sure if I made the right decision here. So
Do I see that?
Doesn't he automatically fail?
That's a -3. I do not.
yeah,
Completely oblivious to it. Anyway, welcome.
yeah.
I hope you clean yourself from your long journey.
I think we're going to step out of this olive oil bath right now.
But where shall we send you as a guest in my kingdom? It would be rude.
Just get me to check out. Don't you have you're superheroes, right? I thought you all had supersonic jets and teleporters and
Where is this
orbital shuttles.
Tunguska you speak of? I have been many places. I recently returned from the moon, where I gathered the bones of Catwoman as a trophy. I also killed a giant spider whose limbs were operating in eerie unison. And I suspected him of Bolshevikism.
Well, I believe it. Well, that sounds perfectly reasonable. So, I'm an alien that held in a Russian military bioweapons facility for decades. Well, that seems perfectly reasonable. Okay, so one of your Warbot takes the initiative to show you a map and points out where the Tunguska zone is. It's in eastern Siberia, closer to very remote region of Russia.
Oh, yes, we can certainly get you there. This new slave has proven quite useful. As a gift from my kingdom to yours, to secure our alliance, I shall provide him to you. Warbot 555, you now serve I could provide a mummy, perhaps, if you would prefer.
Mishka looks at you and says, you should gaze upon yourself and reflect on true reality. Make a resolve check.
Oh, damn it. I knew that thing quick. It's a -2.
Okay. And that was made at mundane tier?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. I have no powers in that.
Okay.
I have no chill.
So that was 4 minus 1, 3 plus 4 is 7 composure.
Wow.
Okay, well, I don't have that many.
All right. You just fall.
You can take a consequence.
Yeah.
Or you could be taken out of the scene.
I will be taken out of the scene.
All right. You stop talking. And
This shit causes me to grind my transition.
Trey manifests and starts screaming because why am I naked and covered in olive oil? Oh God, that's a scary robot. So the robot puts a towel on him and leads him out of the room. The mummies disappear. Mishka leaves. Yeah.
I wonder if I might talk to you for a minute.
I don't want to be talked to right now.
Where am I?
Yes.
Well,
Good.
we're not all like...
Take the Valium trade.
All right. Give me
Okay.
presents. Yeah.
I don't.
All right.
I do.
Can I just show him aesthetic?
No. Well, he doesn't know what it is.
Okay.
I want to talk to you about the new Vesper.
2 on presents.
He looks at you. He says, "What? I thought you were heroes and that you would be evil. I thought I would be home soon."
We are planning to do that. We don't have full control over powers. Like you are not aware of what has happened. All the heroes past are gone.
Okay, so you're going to give him a history lesson.
Yes.
So first the Iron
All right.
Curtain fell.
All right. So that will take a while, and Mishka just looks very sad.
I'm
after
being
that. Says, "I
kidnapped
need
by a robot! It took my clothes!
Yeah.
At some point, I'm probably going to need to therapy at Trey to get him to calm
I
down.
like how you say that every session. Never do it.
That's your thing. Do you want to talk to Mishka now, or do you want to try to be therapeutic to you?
I will try. Yeah, I will
I'll
calm
talk
Trey
to
down.
Mishka if he's...
All right.
I'll give him the rundown, so...
One of you needs to give me a presence check too.
I have presents.
Okay.
And also academics, which
Yes.
would be helpful for explaining history.
Yeah, as well, so...
And so, what check do I need to make it at Trey?
Academics, I guess, would work, or no empathy.
That's a 4.
Do it like Dr. Phil.
Okay.
Actually, I was thinking Bob Newhart.
Either way.
You calm Trey down, and it's definitely Trey, at least for right now.
You have to help me. I was at my house, and they hunt me. They hunt me, and they tell me to do things, but they tell me to do things at once. And then when I sometimes I hide from them, but then they talk to each other, and that's even worse. I don't know what they're saying, but they're whispering.
Trey.
Where are we? Where is this?
We're somewhere safe. We're trying to get you the help that you need. You have two things. You have 2 powers in your mind right now that we're trying to get you the resources that you need to be able to control them, so they stop controlling you.
Why am I covered in so much jewelry?
Because one of them is royalty.
Okay, where's my mom? Where's everybody else?
We will take care of that for you as much as we can. But for right now, you just need to be Trey. All right?
Okay, I can't. Oh, I'm just so.
Okay.
I don't know how this happened to me. I'm so glad you guys didn't. I'm so glad you guys turned the stuff into the cops, and we got rid of all those powers.
No, Trey,
and we did the right thing. I just didn't want it to be this way.
Trey, that's what we need to do. We need to figure out how to get control of these powers. We still have them.
Give me deceit.
That's not a lie.
You're not. You're lie by omission. You kept those fucking powers.
I told him we still have them.
Also, Locust is floating behind you.
No, I tell him we still have them.
Did you?
Yes.
All right. Give me another resolve check.
Okay. And trade goes bye-bye. Oh, he makes that one. No, he's fine. +4.
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you haven't found like the Sprite Squad to give them to or anything yet? Oh, okay.
There's the deceit.
That's good.
No,
Yes.
Yeah. When we figure out how to control them, so that those of us that want to give them up can give them up. That's the plan.
Wait, what?
There's no rolling required. You just roleplay this out at this point. You made your resolve check, so.
So, Trey, you will have these powers until you learn to control them, and so that you can choose.
What's he?
Saul.
I'm glad to hear this, Dr. Saul. This was a test. Distributing power to people willy-nilly. That's something we suspect of the Red Menace. And you passed.
It's good to know, Trey.
I will allow you in court.
Under the great judgment of Ra.
All right. Well, that takes a while. That's more than just. That's like several hours of therapy.
Because at some point, Trey fades in for a little while.
Trey fades out. American Soldier goes back in. Aaron, yeah, give me your presence check.
All right. 4.
All right.
4.
All right, so those two have to spend hours catching them up on, or giving therapy. So Mishka wants to meditate after that. But yeah, what are you going to be doing, Jeff? You can, you've got the leads from. I'll say you could meet those activist lawyers if you wanted to, or if you wanted to pursue some other lead or do something else.
So I'm not going to go after, we've
Yeah.
got a couple of base leads, neither of which I'm going to go after by myself because everyone's busy.
Right.
I have basically nothing for social skills, which, fits the concept.
mute music.
So, do what? Well, yeah, I can always help out with that. But, I mean, is there anything else that really needs to be done? Oh, yeah.
You could
I'm
invoke
the
a fate
natural
point
human
related
here.
to your family to, for effect, to know someone to sell the tech to.
All right. Born with a silver spork in my mouth.
There you go. Who's the dealer who would buy it at half value? So 90 loot. If you want to do that, because you're offloading it to a wholesaler.
Are we generally okay with that, or do we want to try to find someone who actually needs it?
What are we selling?
The loot,
The
the
truck.
dump truck.
The dump
filled
truck
with-
loot. I would honestly, yeah, I'd rather go with need versus profit. So
So you mean offload it now? Or are you wanting to find a specific buyer?
well, somebody who won't misuse it, but actually will use it too.
No, I just want
Okay.
I just want to cut out the middleman.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's worth 180 loot. If you wanted...
If we sell it through standard channels, it drops by half
Yeah.
because distribution.
Yes.
Okay.
So, I mean, not to be picky here, Ross, but we already have contacts that could have gotten us half price.
well, you have to do it for every thing.
right, but I spent a fate point on it.
Yeah. So yes. From last session?
No,
No,
Okay.
just now.
Yeah.
But we could have called up either the Resident Evil 4 guy or the lady we already talked
Okay.
to if we wanted to send it through standard channels.
Well, half is actually the best of the wholesale route. You can actually do for a third or lower, depending on...
Okay.
Let me do it.
Well, what Bill's saying is that if he spent a fate point,
Can I at least get a lead?
Oh, yeah. Okay, a lead. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not asking
All right.
for it on a silver platter. Just
you know what
let's
it
open up
is.
the
It's
options.
environmental technology
Okay.
stuff for a bioweapons lab. So the guy would be another corporation involved in pharmaceuticals, or you do know that. Well, there you have heard of the underground. If you can make contact, they would probably have a lot of non-humans with exotic needs for their conditioning. So you would have to make contact with them. So you could ask one of your middlemen, like our Resident Evil 4 guy, for an introduction to the underground, or you could contact one of the corporations. I'll let you make up the name of the corporation.
I want to be selfish and play this into my family thing. So I'd really like for it to be a corporation that could also maybe help out with that corn issue. So what's our alternate Monsanto?
Like literally all of it.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. Let's see.
It's Allosign and Red Market.
Massive growth dynamics.
Okay, yeah, I like it. That's a very base Raiders kind of name.
Massive growth matics.
Namics.
Now, Maddox is fine too.
Either.
Growthmatics actually sounds more like a corporate word. Growthnamics
Growthnamics. All
doesn't
right.
really roll off the tongue.
Massive growthnamics.
We own you.
Yeah.
Well, they don't have good marketing. That's why they don't own all corn.
Fair.
We own
Only
life.
just 75%.
We own life. Holy shit.
All right, so you know someone at Massive Growth Dynamics, and they always need this kind of stuff for
Right.
their GMO division.
Right.
So especially stuff that's like this off the books. Like,
Yeah, it'd be great.
Yeah, the CDC would know about it, and the FDA would know about it. They could use it for some sort of black R&D.
They could start using it to grow kale. Stick it to the...
Or they could grow the what they're calling neocorn to get around.
So you're saying if they came out with neocorn, we could depress the corn market? And
well, it's a substitute for corn, you know.
right,
No soul left
exactly.
behind immediately.
So it would depress the corn market and make my family's company's balance sheet smaller.
There you go. Yeah.
It all works out.
So who is the person you know at Massive Growth Dynamics? Pretty name. Maybe a Chaz.
No, a Todd.
Todd.
Yeah, definitely a Todd. Todd Coffee with a Y.
Todd Coffee. All right.
Get the good old Todd coffee.
All
Using a
right.
hot Todd coffee?
So you're gonna call up Todd?
It's the new CrossFit.
Sure.
Oh, hey, Jeffy boy. Hey, got some tickets for
Todd.
me for your. What was that? What was your band's called again?
Something better than that, though. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Better than
Yeah.
that.
So I know you guys are always on the lookout for biotech on the down low, right?
Yeah.
Shaw.
Yeah. Eartha Jeff, yes. Hello. Of course.
Well, I and some associates, some business partners of mine might have come into some resources there off the books here lately.
Oh, awesome. Great.
Yeah.
Can you send me the deets?
You know it. You still using that same burner?
Oh, yeah, of course. Go to Goku 420.
Real professional.
No,
It's
Goku
a burner.
I want this guy to die already.
No. Goku 420 at southwesternbell.net.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
That is a burn.
all right. So, yeah. So you send the info to him.
Okay.
He says, "Yeah, no, we can pay quite well for this. Small problem, small catch. I don't know if you heard about corporate espionage or saboteurs.
Generally aware of it, yes.
Okay, good, because it's a thing. And
Yeah,
it's a thing
I've
that's
heard that.
happening to Massive Growth Dynamics.
That's a real bummer.
It is. In particular, every corporation's getting in this whole base rating thing. Of, like, taking stuff from the superheroes and...
This wouldn't have anything to do with warbots, would it?
No, actually, no. What? Why would we do biotech? We're not into
Not you.
Okay.
The espionage.
Oh no.
Well, of course.
Oh, wait.
warbots
Sorry.
everywhere.
Sorry, I was thinking the wrong direction here. This isn't someone spying on you, is it?
Yeah. No, well, not so much
this
as spying as blowing up our shipments of things. It's a group of base raiders. They do have robots. I think they're called deathbots, though, because they have big skulls on their...
Okay, warbots, deathbots,
Yeah.
you know.
Common mistake. Anyways,
Warbot Furfella is really offended.
if you...
Wow, check your privilege.
All I know is that some guy in some kind of biomechanical
look the same to
armor.
you, huh, Jeff?
Yeah.
Robo racist.
And a couple other people, and they have a bunch of robots, and they just attack our stuff, especially stuff that's not entirely legal that we can't really report to our insurance. So,
Weird.
If we have, where our facilities are, you just give me the heads up when you can get the shipment to one of our facilities. We got a lot of security there, so I'm not worried about that. It's it's stuff in transit. If you can get it there, we can pay you.
I see. And so we're also going to be your little honeypot operation then, hopefully with our extra defenses.
Well, or you could, what happened to that guitarist? What do you have her number still? Like,
she didn't talk to me after she went out with you that one time.
Well, I was hoping I could like.
She wouldn't return my calls.
Well, I don't know.
CrossFit now.
Yeah.
Different story. He is hot top guy.
So yeah, so that's the basic detail.
Right.
He will pay the 180 loot for it if he can get it to one of his facilities. There is one in Chicago, but there's a group of base raiders that are harassing massive growthnomics. And
Can I do computer research?
you have that skill?
I do.
Okay.
Left over from Trey's part of the brain.
Okay.
I'll say Cleo and Tab are disconcerted that they're losing control. They want to figure out what's going on.
Well, actually, then I'm kind of tempted to give you a fate point to say no and say like, but no, yeah, you can this time.
I mean, you can.
No. We'll save the fate points for something else.
Okay.
What's going on?
Holy shit! That's a +7.
Oh wow, what are you researching?
I would say let's do with a +7. Let's do the Fifth Element. Lilu learn about the 20th century shit.
Okay.
W.
So you're catching Cleo.
Why was Mishka offended? Why was
Okay.
What did I say wrong?
Okay. So you're catching up. All right, you're getting a sense of the social
How could I
nuances.
better manipulate trade?
There's a lot of YouTube tutorial videos for people stuck out of time, actually. There's kind of a growth industry.
Shit, I want to see one of those.
Yeah. So
as
you've
long
come
as
from
you
a doomed Earth and you want to fit in. Don't ask people about their ration cards, that kind of thing.
Hey, that's how Abby figured this
I
out.
know, exactly. There's a whole industry of this. They're very popular. So you start watching those kind of videos and pulling that stuff up and getting a sense of that. So
And if I could,
that'll give you a temporary aspect. Tutorialized, I guess.
well, I'll do a different.
No, played the tutorial.
Yeah, played the tutorial.
Yes, I will do the different. I'll do a different role for the other part.
Okay.
So.
But yeah, now Cleopatra's a little better socialized now. So
Oh,
you get
DIY omniscience.
not omniscience, definitely not omniscience.
DIY competence.
DIY, yeah. Do it until you can DIY it. No, fake it till you DIY it. All right, so you guys have all caught up a little bit. You've had some downtime. What do you want to pursue next? You have a lead to offload all the truck loot. You just
Seems legit.
You can either, there is a group. He gave you a vague description of them. You don't know much about these people. They haven't made any
They
headline.
also have the mask.
You also have the mask, but you haven't even tried to figure out who to sell that to.
That was going to be my next research.
That would be more of a networking. Do you have networking?
As part of my former Godhead power.
Okay.
Looking hot while I'm doing it.
Sure.
Our sexy Skype voice.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a +2 at Superhuman Gear.
Okay, very good. There's an organization that is buying these masks up, and they will pay full value, and they'll even come to you. It's a group called MISCHIEF, and they are a group of base raiders, and they all just wear masks, and they're very much into these types of masks. And so they will pay 180 loot for it.
Okay. Anybody else in the market?
No. And at 2 Superhuman, you realize Mischief is probably why. They are trying to corner the market.
Can I do an academics roll on Mischief to see about what legal issues have come up with him?
Okay. This is a mundane tier, though, right?
Yeah.
I feel like we could just make an educated assumption.
What with
I
the
don't want to
name and
metagame.
all.
Just a 2.
They're criminals. They rob banks.
Okay.
They've done other criminal things.
Okay.
Do they run around wearing blue gloves too?
Some of them, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Trey.
Now can I earn a fate point by just walking out and not telling anyone where I'm going? Meeting with the criminals while carrying the device.
What aspect are you compelling for that?
Untrained powder. Cleopatra's learned a little bit about the 20th century, but not don't bring the merchandise to the meet.
Sure. I'll give you that aspect. I'll give you that fate point.
Son of a...
So you're...
Mother Pelican. Woo.
All right, so that happens while you two guys, you're researching that. What are you doing while this is going on?
Probably just...
You can talk to Logos. I guess we haven't done that in a while. He's been silently observing things, kind of wryly amused. You could try and figure out ways to get Mishka to Tunguska.
I'll work on that.
Okay. What skill do you want to use for that? You could use Logos. You could...
I mean, I'm resources?
Yeah, you could pay someone to figure it out for you.
No, more like if it's owned by the mob, then maybe putting money in the right hands, because I'm guessing the mob operates out of Chicago. I don't know.
No, resources would work. You're paying someone to you're paying someone to figure it out for you.
Yeah, I'm just greasing some palms.
Yeah.
Asking how does one get
You're
to
sending
Tunguska.
them byte dimes and Dogecoins.
Yes. 3?
3? Okay, so what you find out is they operate in the area, but they don't. It's a vast area. No one controls Tunguska. It's the Wild West. So there's plenty of ways you can sneak in. It's just there are groups all over the place. I mean, and most of the groups that go in there just stay near the border of it because going too far in is really risky. But there's lots of base raiders. There's non-human groups. There's the mob. Yeah, it's very chaotic. The main thing is just getting close enough to it because obviously the airspace is restricted around it. So you have to go overland, which it's not very well developed. So you have to get like a truck or get on it. There are some trains that go to an
Or a palanquin hauled by mummies.
yeah, well, that would get you noticed though. Like that's the thing. If you go too fast, especially in something really obnoxious and obvious like that, that's one way to get the mob.
That right now.
Yeah.
So you're saying that's the go loud option?
That's the go loud option.
That's the MLG soundboard going too.
So what you realize is the best way is to find some group. You could either try and find base raiders that have operate in that area and have experience with it and have them help you guide you through it, or you
subcontractors.
Yeah, subcontractors. Or you could just, if you can get there and just go on foot and find your plot a path, which is slower but would probably be less detectable.
I'm about us.
Or find a magical or there's no way you can't teleport into the zone as far as anyone knows, but you can teleport near the zone. So if you could find an ideal base and hack the teleporter there, you could then get right there. But then how would you get back? So if you could find a teleporting device or someone who could teleport you.
Probably don't want to pull the extra dimensional entity through the transdimensional portals opened by Agata.
Oh yeah, the Death God thing. Well, the Death God, yeah, that may be only related to the path. And you don't even know what the fuck that's all about, so...
I mean, when Mishka's done meditating, we could speculatively ask him.
Yeah. So, those are...
yeah, ask the NPC for
there is one base raider group.
Fucking easy.
There is one base raider group that does have a member that has operated in Tunguska. The group is called Cosplay, and one of their members is a mecha pilot named Pretty Soldier who is Russian and has been seen near Tunguska. So you could try and contact them.
Oh, they're not entirely a bag of dicks.
All right.
They're just a bag of hot dogs.
So that's what you've been researching. So
whenever everybody's back around, I mean,
well, at this point, all three of you have been researching a while, and then you realize American Pharaoh is gone.
Oh God!
Hey guys, anybody seen Queen Patriotism?
Yes. Well, I saw the person. Well, what should I call that person?
Trey is fine.
Trey left carrying a wooden mask.
So, FYI, you can try calling
This
him
is
Trey.
Warlock, yeah.
There's about 60 some odd % chance that he won't answer to it. So,
Yes, that's why I was asking.
right. He seems to do all right with American Pharaoh, although that
Okay.
might be indulging his delusion. So,
Is it a delusion if there's empirical results based on it?
Are you Warbot or Philosophy Bot?
Okay, fine, whatever. I don't just. I'm out.
Nice.
Poor Warbot can't hold down the job.
There's a reason why Warbot can't hold down a job. He's
Dumber than a box of rocks?
I don't know what you're talking about. So you realize that
He has no transferable skills. His skill list is I shoot gun real good.
You know, we need to
He doesn't want to do that.
He did pretty good at the olive oil thing.
Yeah.
Exactly. Anyway, we need to find Trey.
Yeah, that's
Also, he technically works for Michigan now. You're not even his supervisor.
Yeah.
You're not my supervisor.
Well, you should look out the door. Maybe he's right outside.
Look outside.
That's a good idea, Warbot. Let's do that.
All right, so you're all searching for.
All right, empirically, he's not right outside the door.
Shitty Warbot is my new favorite character. I will fight to the death to save him. He is my morality pet.
Well, you have looked into the Aaron and it looked back at you.
So yeah, this is when you can use investigation to figure out where he went.
Damn it.
You guys can too if you have investigation.
I do have investigation. It's not.
All right. So +2.
I can't hug every cat.
Wow, I got a 4 on that. Pretty great for a +1 skill.
Cleopatra / Tab Hunter did not clear
You just
her internet history.
No,
and
you-
it is dark.
Yeah.
No, I'm
It
pretty
is
sure
dark
we
and
just
weird.
follow the olive oil trail.
There's that too. Literally, dripping. You can just. It smells like breadstuff. But you get a sense that they're going. Yeah, she's going. America Ferris.
I'm going wherever they told me to set up the meet. I did not set up.
Parking garage.
Oh yeah, real isolated.
Yep.
Where
Wait,
no one can hear you scream.
What is okay? Because I'm sure like both Trey and Cleopatra are not great at OPSEC, but I bet Tab Hunter is like flipping his shit.
Well, if I survive, we'll blame it on Tab Hunter.
Yeah, you get there. There are 4 people in suits. They're wearing body armor. They're also wearing masks.
I appear on
Clown
the
masks.
Yeah. No, there's various masks. One looks like a helmet with little angel wings. One does look like a clown mask, sort of a demonic one. Let's see here. One is
looks like skull makeup.
There you
and
go.
a top hat.
Yep.
One looks like a coyote.
Yeah.
Yeah, one likes a coyote. Yeah.
Granted, I guess Grand Samade's not
So
particularly a trickster, but
they
what voodoo Loa
the
is
lead
kind
one.
of a trickster. Cultural appropriation.
Actually, I could just.
Do.
I have some of that. Stat it up. Hawk. Yeah, one of them is wearing a.
You guys, get the mask.
Shamanic interpretation mask. It's like, look. So you have.
She drew the Kopesh. Go loud.
Yeah. So, yeah,
We should probably.
Yeah.
We probably shouldn't do this because
yeah.
they will literally make it a DLC. Knowing Payday 2. They've done almost things as obscure.
You know, if it's $5, I'd buy it.
I'd buy it, and they're ripping off my IP. I'd be fine. Hawk looks at you. He's like, so you have it?
Yes.
Oh, can we see it? Oh. They look at he looks over at the coyote one and goes, all right. Well, this is quite easy. All right. Look, you didn't find any others, right? Or if you find more, we can pay you more. We believe in, building a relationship with people like you that are very talented. Is this getting through to you?
Yes.
Okay.
To be clear, your banditry, you're not redistributing this wealth, correct?
What? Look, we're giving you money for the mask. I don't know what you're talking about.
But the other money you get through your various clandestine activities. I have looked you up on the Google, and it appears that you take quite a bit of money from various organizations. You keep this for yourself, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Or reinvest it in your... Mm-hmm. Well, then I think we could do business further in the future. I support laissez-faire economics.
Oh, okay.
But as this is infested with a chaos god, while I am seeking to expand my political empire, I do not consort with barbarians. It lowers my tone. And while we are of many minds of many things, I will say that I support a strong executive in any political system.
Yeah.
So as long as you do not dare challenge my power, we may certainly do business.
Do you have deceit, by the way?
I would have that built into...
Yeah, guile, I guess.
Are they all male?
Nope, don't have it.
All right.
Are they
You
all?
have Queen of the Nile.
What trappings does that have again?
Conversation, convince, inspire, networking, wealth, snag only works on human males.
Guile is the one, yeah. That's the one to keep people from figuring out what your aspects are. So go ahead and roll that at +0 then.
Holy shit!
Okay.
The queen has spoken.
Okay.
No.
No, it's fine. It still doesn't work because it's at mundane tier.
Okay. Right.
And he's doing it at superhuman tier, so he gains a +4 bonus to it, essentially. So he's going to invoke an aspect that he gained on you, so you get a fate point for political deadlock. It's like, here, we'll give you the money for the mask now, but if you want to strike a blow, I heard there were some Roman communists at the street corner.
Oh, he's good.
You really next to the right
He
across.
must have rolled Mastermind build.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're gonna go liberate some money from a bank held by the Roman communists. You should cause a big distraction so we can do that. It will strike a blow for freedom, like far away from the bank. So, okay.
Where are they?
Well, I heard there's a lot of them at the park where that bean is, that silver the bean sculpture is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you should go there, take some hostages or
The
something.
silver bean is actually a communist plot.
Yeah, it's actually a communist plot. Yeah.
Well, they give me the loot, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, and they take the mask.
I will certainly do that.
All right. So you have a big duffel bag full of money. So you should do that now, so we can go liberate we can go strike a blow for freedom.
I will go post haste. Mummies, take my treasure back to the palace.
Okay.
I shall walk amongst the people so that they see I defend them from these evil Roman communists.
Okay.
I will go leaping through the city in the most
All right. You have some
obvious display of superpower I can possibly muster.
All right.
Closing that gap.
I'm Krish 3.
Yeah.
Just-
Oh no.
Yes! Yes!
All right. So
Carry feature close.
the palanquin just rolls by you as you guys are tracking the trail on foot, and then sort of backs up awkwardly.
Is there a screeching noise that's actually their feet but
No,
sounds
you
like
see them
tires?
pass, and then they're behind you because
Yeah.
they work like horses in video games.
Yeah.
They're wherever you're not looking at them, and then they just shoot into view.
Yeah. Exactly. It's very unsettling. But they
Damn it, Epona.
they
more
hand you a
argument
large duffel bag
tank right
full of
through.
money, and then they kind of leave. So. With that, they start talking in ancient Egyptian.
That's not good.
You speak. No, wait. he's the
Everyone
one
give me
with all
alertness check.
languages.
What check?
Alertness. You can roll it at +0.
Huh, I got a 1.
There you go. See.
I got a 1.
Let's see. I got a 1. But that was on my energy projection, and that's at superhuman.
Oh yeah, that is superhuman. So you notice that while you're looking at the mummy, there's some people who are like, maybe we should get out of this. People are like, there's one person across the street looking on their cell phone, talking like, looking at you. Your group kind of, because you're out in the open with a palanquin full of mummies.
Carried by mummies.
Carried
Mummies
by-
aren't allowed on the palanquin.
All right,
What is this?
That's fair. That's fair. But
Equality.
Vincent, in the distance, sees a little speck. And it was kind of glinting. It was like shining in the view, like it was like that person was covered in jewelry.
Mr. T has come back for us.
If we can only be
Mr. T has returned from Ragnarok.
We can all be so lucky, I think.
Yeah, he did disappear during Ragnarok. Canonically. So you have a duffel bag full of money, a palanquin,
Well, he said to take it back to the palace, not take it to us.
yeah, well, I guess they were talking. Are you taking the money from them?
No, they're going to take it back to the...
All right, they just, after they talk for a little bit in Egyptian, and then they leave.
Awkwardly.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you see...
Only one of us knew ancient Phoenician. It's the pigeon trading language of the ancient world.
So meanwhile, you land at the park where the silver... I'm not going to look up what it's called, but it's that silver beam thing that's in all those movies about Chicago. And there's a lot of people there, and then you land on the ground and do the superhero thing, which is terrible for your knees. People are kind of odd. And so, yeah, you need to cause a distraction. How are you going to cause a distraction?
I'm going to demand they renounce their evil ways in Latin.
Okay.
And then if that doesn't work, Russian.
Okay.
And then if that doesn't work, I'm going to have to get real.
All right, give me a Queen of the Nile check to see how convincing your body language is.
To men.
Oh, yeah, when they have
Just a minute.
Yeah, the women are totally unaffected.
Oh, that's a +5. That's superhuman tier.
Okay.
Damn!
So even the hippies playing like busking in the car to give up communism.
Well, they're really they're really hyped up about something. They don't know what it is, but the women are just like, what the fuck are you doing? Several of them are calling the police because you're causing a public distraction, and one of them yells at you. Actually, she yells, "Why don't you go back to France, you freak?" And she throws her milkshake at you. So,
Her milkshake is trying to bring all the boys to the yard.
yeah. What are you going to do?
It just might be better than yours.
I shall not allow revolts of the people in my presence. Prove your loyalty and that you've renounced your ways by seizing her. I will announce to all of the men.
All right, you do that super material. They get very defensive around you, and they grab her, and they start. God, what are they going to interpret this as? People start yelling. Oh, this is viral marketing for Lady Gaga! Oh, hail Gaga! Oh, hail Gaga! Yeah.
Wait, Lady Gaga didn't disappear during Ragnarok?
Okay, can I get a fate point?
No, she's a base
For what?
If I can tell my competence
House of Gaga.
in aspect of the 20th century,
Okay.
I view Gaga as a rival empress
Okay.
and will not. I am horribly insulted that I
Okay.
would be compared to.
All right. So you lose your hold over the men too.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm just going to start in a rage decimating the Chicago bean with a sword.
Okay.
So taking
Yeah. Go.
Yes.
All right. Give me a soul code patch check.
That is a +2.
Plus
a superhuman
yeah. With weapon too.
With 11 too.
Yeah. So you
Basically just a riot.
Yeah, no, everyone starts yelling, screaming, panicking. So the three of you,
If I had telekinetic power, I would make a suit out of this bean now.
you would. That make it look like a shitty football helmet too.
Yes, a really shitty football.
Yeah, you missed a classic, Dan.
I think I'm okay.
Guys, watch Krish.
Chris
It is
3.
Chris 3, yeah. Don't worry about the others.
Yeah.
It really,
I think I'm
And to be
okay.
clear, if you want to know what happened earlier, watch Krish 1, which is the second film.
So we're referring to a Bollywood superhero film, by the way.
Also, there's no Krish 2, so don't worry about it. So.
It's a crazy trip. So anyways, you three get there. You see a riot breaking out. People are stampeding. Street vendor carts are being overturned. The bean has been cut in twain.
My cabbages!
Guys, whatever you decide to do,
You hear cop cars. There's actually cops already
I'm doing
responding.
great.
So yeah.
So, what are there just people fighting with each other?
Yes. Everyone is getting violent. There's still some people who are convinced that you're Gaga. So,
And the people who
Okay.
are convinced that he's not Gaga.
yep.
Hey, Dan, I'm sorry, what was your character's name? Yours?
Saul.
Saul, go get the fuck, Terry. I'm going to try to see if I can separate these people.
Okay, so you have multiple threats right now. One, there is a group of police officers converging who are obviously taking up positions. You guys are going to check to see they're taking up positions to launch an assault on American Pharaoh. Two, American Pharaoh is obviously just doing a lot of property damage right now. And then three, there's a rampaging group of people who are fighting each other and causing a lot of property damage. And more cops are coming.
So one of the few things I actually did pick up from Night Ranger is that like controlling the perception of the riot is the most important thing. If you get people to think that it's not a riot,
I summoned
it
mummies for
stops
crowd
being
control.
a riot.
Okay.
That'll calm things down.
So I am going to try to transform it, make them think it actually is viral marketing, that this is somebody who's entering into competition with Lady Gaga, and they're premiering their new music right now. They're not fighting, they're just moshing.
All right, how many? All right, you're spending a fate point.
Yes,
Clear.
to invoke
The
my
mummies
heroic
appear
connection.
now.
All right. Well, hold on. We'll do this round by round. You've just cut it.
I just want you to work the mummies into whatever
Okay.
your shtick
Sure.
is.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, look.
They're the
there's-
actors we hire.
Yeah, no. Like, you know who's actually going to come out the best in this? Left Mummy.
Left mummy.
Yeah.
We're going to beam left mummy.
Holy shit.
All right.
So that'll be plus 11.
Okay. Okay.
Chicago had financial problems. So they just scheduled the demolition of one of their most recognizable landmarks to promote a concert.
Hey, have you seen
Apparently.
Have you seen the Blues Brothers? They destroyed the
American
Plaza.
Pharaoh. Hashtag American Pharaoh is taking Chicago by storm.
Okay, can we say the one thing I want to say? I know the mummies generally the palanquin appears where you're not looking for it,
Yeah.
but can they be spilling out of the bean? It was
Sure,
a plant,
yeah.
and that's why you
You can't see
it.
inside the bean.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They're just pouring out.
All right.
Okay,
What's the point? Yeah.
So is everybody still fighting, or are they all starting to dance?
And then rushing at the crowd.
What is your major focus? Is to make everyone start dancing like a Bollywood?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yes. So they all separate by gender
Yeah.
and start
Yeah.
switching off. Yeah, like 16-beat phrases.
Yeah. With 11, are you going for quality of dance or sheer area?
sheer area.
All right, sheer area. The dancing
It's a
is.
poorly organized flash mob.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's affecting everyone. Even the cops are starting to shake their heads.
Exactly.
All right, so to accentuate.
Oh, actually,
This
wait,
is
no,
the Cuban
you.
Pete scene from the map.
Exactly.
Am I affected, or am I just in the back row just decimating a landmark?
I will say you can target specific allies to not be affected by it. So yeah, as long as you have line of sight of it.
I'm
Or
gonna
if you
keep
want a fate point,
these-
yeah.
Oh, what?
I mean, how much funnier is it if they're just dancing as I'm still
Yeah, no, you can get a fate point.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll do it. Yeah. Because, like, one way or
You'll
the
get a fate
other,
point too.
American Pharaoh, it's happening to you. Like, sorry, that's too
You can give me a will
hilarious
save.
to not.
Resolve check,
I can resolve check on that. So
or you can just spend a fate point. And I'll say you're not fair.
Or you can just dance.
And get a fate
What's
point.
wrong with it?
but
What's wrong with dancing as we do what
but
we're
I had an
doing?
idea that I would like to continue on that, unless you would like me allow me
Aaron,
to.
it's fine. Go ahead. I was just
I'll
trying to be
dance.
funny.
I
Apparently,
will dance.
Yeah, he's
you lost. So, go for it.
Good.
Well, no, I had an idea to.
Shut up.
Okay.
Roll dice.
Don't say yeah. What do you want to do? Aaron?
So, right, let me roll dice to make sure I can resist it. Excuse me. So that's going to be the 1. So
Okay. Well, I mean, Aaron, you don't have to. You can spend a fate point to not be affected, as I said before, and you can do it then.
okay, well, like the dancing might be affecting more anyway. I just want to start fireworks. I mean, a little bit with my energy projection.
That's part of it. That can be part
Yeah.
of it.
So,
Yeah, you could have just danced.
thank you.
All right, so yeah, you set off your abilities.
Yeah,
It's quite adding to the effect, kind of covering up some of the shitty dancing. Because again, they're just using their base dancing check, which is usually +0. So Saul, if you can resist it with a will save, resolve, or you could obviously invoke
Lean in,
Logos.
Doc.
What?
Let the music take you.
You could do things that can as long as it doesn't contradict dancing. Like you can't do something that requires sitting still and concentrating or whatever. But if you could dance and do it, you can still do it.
I'm going to invoke Logos to augment me with the spirit of all dance.
Okay.
And I'm going to subdue Trey with a dance off.
Yes!
Okay. All right.
Shit! American Pharaoh's gonna get served!
Oh no, Cleopatra's not gonna like this.
All right, so this will be your
Hell,
Logos.
Tab Hunter's not gonna. He might hate it worse.
All right, so this will be a post skill check. I'll say this is social combat, but you can use Logos and you can use Queen of Denial.
I will.
Well, can I just use Logos to give me the... No, I don't have dance's skill.
Yeah, no, you're using Logos as skill.
If you have dance on your skill shit, I need you to show me that shit right now.
Do you have any fate points to spend?
I have a fate point.
Okay.
That's some top shirt shit. I got dance at 7.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
Yeah, I have that in Scrimshaw.
It's bad in Scrimshaw. I got a +1.
All right.
I'll spend a fate point to
Super
put mine at 2.
All right. 2 versus 1. You take a point of composure or of reputation. So yeah. So the dancing is continuing as they're both shaking their asses at each other.
Alright, you know how I gained up those skill points for whatever combat or thing we actually did? Fuck it, I'm spending it all on this. Because this is important.
You can invoke you create a scene aspect. You can invoke it to give one of them a bonus, or you for other effect. You realize
so now
though,
I am the kingmaker.
you realize you're affecting everyone in the park, in the area around it, and everyone's sort of temporary.
Man, a lot of cops are going to get fired.
The cops are shaking their hips. Everyone's kind of playing it off right now. News media is showing up, obviously.
And they start dancing.
But you're the only one who's not totally affected. You realize you're going to need an exit strategy sooner or later. Like, how are you going to wind this down and go exit stage right?
It's going to turn into Lollapalooza. It's like a 4-day festival.
No, it's gonna be fine because if you just bring it to as big a crescendo as possible at the end, the scene always just cuts to whatever's next. You never see what happens immediately after the dance scene.
Okay. You don't. Well,
So we'll burn
Cinema
that.
power.
yeah, that's a cinema power. It's not an actual
We'll
thing.
burn that bridge when we get there.
Okay, so you're just
That's almost getting
building.
into don't rest your head
So
territory.
you want to
right
just
there.
build it to
Yeah.
increase the stakes?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Go big or go home.
All right, both of you gain a +2 to your roll. You're both. It's both going to be.
Fucking do it.
So
Yeah.
hold on.
Sorry, I didn't want to invoke yet. Like, no.
No, you are building into a crescendo, right?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's getting you both gain a +2 bonus. But hold on, before we do that, Aaron, you could use Vincent could use his powers to aid one or the other by making one of the other look better or distract them or something like that, or you could do something else entirely.
So at that point, I think I'm kind of waiting for my entrance because I could use the energy projection to basically, once it comes to crescendo, trap him, pull him off stage.
You can't. You don't have anything to trap people. You can shoot things. It's not a grab people power.
Well, it does have range, so could I basically...
You're talking about your shield?
My shield, my energy shield.
Okay, well, that's not shield. It blocks things. It doesn't it's not pulling or it's not physical force. It's not. You can't pick up people with it. It's not telekinesis.
Okay, so
it's a bubble.
That's a bubble for that.
Yeah.
So all right. So
So you could use your energy blasts to distract them, or to make one of them look better, or you could punch a hole in something. Like an escape route, or you could try and cut off access to the streets.
Yeah,
like,
you
just blast
blow a
around.
hole into the sewer system and drop us into it.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
that's something you could do.
And I'll just
Set. All right,
doop.
all right. Give me a roll for energy blasting.
All right.
See how directional it is.
And I'm going to take one of my health bonuses since I haven't eaten.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Stresses since I have not eaten yet.
I hope we can do a big combat after this. Man, that bank robbery across town has to be going great.
It is.
Everyone's looking at their phone. They're just like walking through the bank.
And I'm also invocating floats like particle burns like away for this to give a bonus.
One guy gives
So we
a
have a clear
heat
path.
speech. No one pays attention.
So
Nice.
yes, so that's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. All right, you get spin on that.
Yeah.
You could either you get the exit through the sewers, and you have one additional effect on that. It could be concealed, so no one will be able to follow you.
Yeah, so it's
or
going
it
to
could
be
be something else.
It's set to collapse immediately afterwards. So
So it collapses immediately after. Okay.
after it's through. So
After
we're
how
done.
many people go through, or how long?
No, it is set for us alone, and then
Okay.
once we're down, we're good.
I don't know how that's going to trigger. I guess you could say you can. It'll be
right
rigged.
now.
Or actually, I can be the last one.
Yeah.
I'll be the last one in, so I just
Okay.
take it out when I'm
Yeah.
done.
Well, I'll just say like it'll rig as soon as you
going.
cut one little thing. So like one little wire and it will all go down. So if you're the last one to go, you can just pull that wire.
Yeah.
So it's rigged perfectly. So now it's a dance off again. So both you roll. You both have an additional +2 because you're invoking because it's building up.
Damn it!
So wait, additional +1,
2
additional +2. Okay, so from guy is 2.
because he's not.
So I'm
favoring
at
one again.
+3.
I'm at 2.
Oh,
One reputation on yours, yeah. All right. So I'll say, yeah. So it's continuing. The battle is continuing on. So you two, are you going to try and get them to go through the sewer exit before the song finishes, before one of them is defeated, or do you want to see how this plays out?
Can I say my mummies are now hype manning me? Just,
Okay. For a fate point, they can.
yes, I will spend a fate point on that. That's a good investment.
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm really what I want to go for is it to be the sort of ending where everyone is goes hands up into the sky and looks up at the camera that's not there because that's what you do at the end of the dance scene.
Yeah.
And that's when we leave, when everyone's looking straight up.
Okay.
That's
Only the drones see us.
So yeah, but you're still being fair. You're not favoring one dance.
Not yet.
Okay. All right. So wait. So is this going to be the last round, or are you just going to let them keep dancing until? And that's going to be the
Do
end.
we have to do anything to herd them toward it?
I'm just asking if either of you.
Oh
two
no,
are
we're
gonna,
on the ruins of the bean right now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like we are pedestaled up.
Well, you two are moving around the park. So, so basically, do you want to resolve this dance fight before you guys escape, or not, or do you want to
I fucking do.
All right.
Yeah,
Am I alone in that? I think
All
the
right.
fans are praying for it.
Oh yeah, no, they are too. All right.
Like
So,
somebody is
so
going
Bill
to
or
have
Aaron,
to...
are either of you going to tip the scales for either dancer? You're just going to
Not yet.
All right.
no.
All right, so another dance round. So Logos, actually, are you investing all of the skill points into this?
Huh?
right.
Well, no, I was probably going to burn. I'm going to burn one.
No, are you investing all 4 points of his variable into this power?
No, one is at least going to be disguised, so I won't
Okay.
be recognized.
Okay.
We still have +2s?
Yes.
Alright, then I have a +4.
I also have a +4.
Ooh, it's time. I will say now it's building up. The next attack will have weapon 3 attached to it as well. Whoever succeeds. So
We had a good game,
all right,
guys.
well, hold on. Any interference from either side? Bill, Aaron, are you going to interfere with either side? Okay.
No, we
Not
let
yet.
this play out until we
Okay.
So.
So +2, +2 for my skill. Then I'm at +6.
If you weapon 3 is only to the victor.
Okay, well I'm at +6.
I'm at +3.
Okay, so that's 3, and then 3, so that's
Shall we?
6.
Yeah.
All right.
Dump it.
Yeah, Saul gets the Benny from
Yeah.
me.
All right,
I
so
will never
You do?
forget this betrayal!
all right, all right? So you're dancing your heart off with the mummy hype man. Your backup dancers. One of them break dances inexplicably to the point where he unravels himself. He literally becomes wrappings.
It's fine, he'll heal when I
Yeah,
do
he'll be resummoned. But then the music changes, the
Yeah.
light changes, and the disguise Saul. How are you disguised, by the way? What do you look like now?
They call me Cuban Pete.
Human being.
Oh, Lord.
I revoked my Benny.
All right,
So we're going for that irony viral market.
I guess.
Is there any other kind?
But while the distraction comes up, hole underneath you.
Yeah.
All right. So your roll was a 6 total, and yours was what?
That was a 1 total.
Oh,
I thought you were on 3.
Oh, 3, yeah, sorry.
3.
So 4, 7.
Okay.
5, 7.
Mine was 6 before the +3 weapon.
okay.
So mine was, but it only goes to Victor. They shoot,
Yeah.
they juice me to 7.
7.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
7 minus.
Sorry,
3
Caleb.
is
Like,
No,
when it comes down
6.
to it, we need
7,
to get
so
you
1.
contained.
1 plus weapon 3, so 4.
4 reputation. All right.
Lead the people to greatness.
Did you invoke it again?
Yes, through dance.
Okay. Okay, so did you lose that round, or did you take the damage?
Oh no, I won that round.
Okay.
That was the jump it up to +8.
Okay, that jumped up +8.
So I take 4.
Yeah, you take 4.
I've got a 4 reputation back.
I'm fine with ending the scene by dumping
Okay.
in summer, but Cleopatra has to win this dance.
All right.
I will destroy
People
Chicago.
are literally dancing themselves senseless. They're beginning to. They're in a frenzy of dancing now.
Bitch about
the people who are unaffected are just
Thanks,
still
Sarah, for your
stunned, just watching in amazement. The people like on the streets.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking we probably need to
we're
do this.
over
So coming off that last round, Cleopatra with the breakdancing mummy just came out strong as all hell until gigantic maracas came out. Like energy projection maracas that I was backing up with actual sound from aesthetic, but then out of nowhere, like Cleopatra, American Pharaoh rallies again as the mummies start doing Thriller,
Of course.
and with that, it ends. Everybody goes arms up.
Okay.
Just right underneath American Pharaoh.
Yeah,
You're
and
the first down to slide.
you all take a step. You're all guided to the spot.
To be clear, the beam is completely destroyed.
Oh yeah. It is gone. It is just a wreckage. But all of you exit through the sewer as the sewer collapses beneath you.
I saw that documentary.
Yeah. And you manage to run until you get away. There's another.
Do we have to drag him along?
Oh, I'm just thanking them for aiding me in my endeavor.
And I also want to do the 3 punch
put
out
up
at the
good
same
sports.
time. Just
Dr. Saul.
So you've run through the sewers for a while.
I did not know you were.
Eventually, you come to a homeless Ludian guy who's like, who tells you which way to go to get back up to the street.
Thank you.
And
We were never here.
yeah, who are you?
Good.
Exactly.
Here's a ham sandwich.
And wine.
Yeah.
That is what a queen should be unto her people.
Yeah.
Save them from Roman communism, and be a font and a inspiration for their joy.
All right. So
So I'm basically telling them that I was duped by the guys I sold the mask to.
Mischief.
Yeah.
So that hits the news. That the first World Bank in Chicago was robbed. Millions of dollars were stolen, and there were no police because everyone was diverted to the park.
Somehow this turned into it went from Payday to Now You See Me.
So now there's a
He
Chicago.
paid really big before the mission started for that
Yeah.
crazy flash bomb
Yeah.
dance distraction
Yeah.
in the
Assets.
loading screen.
So now there's a new campaign aspect. Chicago, there's a dragnet now, specifically for anything related to Egyptian-themed super criminals, because the mass mind control incident, is what it's being referred to, is quite unsettling, and people want answers, and they're blaming you for the.
I will harvest any and all information about getting in contact with Mischief from his internet history.
Okay.
To be clear, that's all I'm fine. But is the public clearly aware that I won the dance off?
Yes.
Okay.
God damn it,
All right, that's fine.
So you've sold the mask now.
That was out of character. Cleopatra definitely knows she wants the dance off.
When you get
There
back,
was no question.
there are 6 stacks of money with little name tags on each one that have been neatly written. Like, the mummies handed this to me. I assume it's all of yours. I didn't take any.
What is?
They gave me a duffel bag of money. It's not your money?
Of course, it's all money.
Okay.
In the end, isn't all money our money?
Was this the payoff for giving the highly scary men a mask in which they can hurt other people with?
They were simple bandits. What were they to do? They were powerless.
still criminals. I only got a baseline of
Yes,
information.
there are
They
many
still
criminals in
kill
my realm.
people.
It's 30 loot for each of you.
I'm not going to turn that down.
Ching.
Yeah. Are you turning it down, Vincent?
Sploosh.
I am a font unto my people.
If she turns it down, that's an extra 6 loot for all of us.
Yep. Are you turning it down or not?
No, I can't take this.
Okay.
All right.
Everyone else gets 30 divided by 6. 5 more loot.
No, but divided by
Oh,
5.
yeah, divided by 5. 6 more
I'm
loot.
gonna figure out the other one.
You know what? Let's all take 5 and give the remainder loot
To Warbot?
to Warbot.
Yeah.
I have money now. Well, I guess I do deserve this. It is.
No, you fine, whatever.
I didn't take any of it. I am
I'm gonna research to see
Buy
how we can
yourself
take
a
care
bear
of this.
suit and dance in front of a headquarters.
I'm no.
I was paid to do that. I don't do that for fun.
You're saying you didn't enjoy it at all?
No. My sensors were.
What is joy?
I understand what joy is. It's a stereotype.
But I'm going to start researching, specifically getting in contact with the underground to see about parsing out our tech. So,
Oh, I've got a hookup for that.
what was
Yeah.
your contact? So,
Yeah.
Massive
We just-
economics.
oh yeah,
I'm not gonna.
Everyone, please keep an eye out for further outbreaks of
So can
Roman
I?
communism.
What would I need to roll in talking with Trey and getting all the information I can on Mischief?
Empathy,
Okay.
if he allows it.
Why wouldn't I tell you?
Yeah.
I'm fine with sharing about.
Okay.
Shit.
You're the one who made it roll, so you get what you already know. So the
You don't have to roll. I will tell you everything.
yeah okay
I think I
yeah.
performed a good service here. To be
yeah you get the same kind.
Can I get some information to just turn Mischief over to the as a confidential informant?
You'd have to have something you could do if you had something else to sell to them. You could try and do a sting.
I do tell you that they are in the
Yeah.
market for many other masks and would like to work with me again.
That's not really enough on its own. You need to.
I contacted them in the first place.
Let's see here.
Out of character, out of character, if you anonymously tip a bunch of cops,
Yeah.
you're going to send a bunch of cops to go die. As they get
That's why I'm
wrecked.
not tipping the cops.
Respawn from the.
Yeah, unless we can find the elemental plane of cops.
yeah.
That is a thing. That will be a thing in this campaign. That was a stretch goal for Boiling Point. So.
I hate dozers.
Yes.
I hate all of them. I hate green dozers.
So actually, no. You can if you tell them that the dance was a distraction for the bank robbery, and the bank robbery is
Drive
really
me
behind
to drink.
was Mischief's work, and the information of like who the leader was, which was Hawk, the guy in the Hawk mask. So yeah, that would be worth it for next session. So
Okay.
so yeah,
I mean, if at all
Three skill
possible.
points?
yeah.
Oh, well, are you interested in spending some more loot? Because I've got a hookup on getting rid of all this Russian check.
Yeah.
I found. Fuck it, I'm gonna go for it.
Okay.
Just because I know some of the others might be sensitive to it. Yeah, I found an organization that pays to decommission this stuff because it's so dangerous. It's right here in town.
What's the name of the corporation?
Not Massive Graphnetics. Something other than that.
Well, you're the one lying, Bill.
Right.
I'm not come up with your lies for you. That's not my job as GM.
Don't understand why the hell not.
I come up with enough lies on my own. I mean, I have a good game.
Sorry, I'm having a little difficulty here. Partnership for a. I'm looking for a word that's like the opposite of metahuman.
Partnership for a whole humanity.
Yeah.
All right.
There we go.
Full humanity. All right.
They're really into Whole Foods. They're not into this metahuman augmented,
So what are they, so what are they,
metahuman modified
what,
corn.
So what is their primary business?
No, it's not a business. It's a foundation.
That's a nonprofit.
Yeah. They basically use their grant money to pay people for turning in this kind of tech.
Like, what they do with guns.
Yeah.
Gun bias.
Yeah.
Empathy.
What do I oppose that with?
Deceit.
Well, normally it's deceit, unless
Okay.
you want to use your aesthetic. But if you start turning, he'll know that you're using your magic mind controlling
Right.
machine.
Yeah.
Like, why are you playing the Trust Me song? Why are you playing?
Why are you playing
Reasons.
Yeah.
Why are you playing
Yeah.
Trust in Me again?
All right, so I'm going to invoke What Do You Mean I'm Out of the Will?
Okay. Aaron, I'll give you a fate point if you trust your teammate.
Things have been going weird today. So.
Okay. All right.
But I will also invoke.
Actually, if you don't get the fate point, you have to spend a fate point.
It's true.
I have to spend a fate point.
Yeah, to avoid a compel.
Aaron, the trick is to always to accept the compel.
Yeah.
Because then you get dance-offs.
Yeah.
You do get dance on.
Yeah.
It's its own rule. Or
So you're spending okay?
Yes, I am.
All right. Go and roll.
All right. Then I'll also invoke that super science isn't empirical.
But you've already invoked once.
Yeah, it's a different.
Yeah, you're gonna keep invoking.
Then I won't be able to do anything. So no.
I have 5 fate points.
Oh.
So
Okay, then just take it. I guess I take the
All
fate
right.
point.
All right, you get a fate point.
I believe you.
All right, yeah, you believe that he's selling this to a group called Partnership for a Whole Humanity. Okay.
All right.
So yeah.
apparently though, there are some base raiders that are opposed to them,
Yeah.
and so we might get attacked along the way, which is why we have to deliver it.
Excellent.
They're like transhumanist people. They think this is the way to a brighter.
You got a vague description of them. You could try and research them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm in support of this. I've been doing research on the Yahoo and a Bing, and
Did you ask Jeeves?
there is a Jeeves.
No, he's no
Where
longer.
is he?
He died long ago.
In Base Raiders, Neo Chiefs is doing quite well.
Neo G. He's become sentient.
Yep. Yeah, it's just one robot plugged in. He's like, stop asking me to anti-vax thing.
If I kill all of humanity, they'll be quiet.
Holy shit, villain idea.
No. He's one of the few pieces of ideal tech that went on without the ideal, but they're not taking care of him
Yeah.
emotionally.
All right. So I will say I am in support of this. I found many techniques and courses using Atlantean somatic control that will help me put down the peasant result and persistent call for labor unionization.
You're talking about how you're spending the loot.
Yes.
Yeah. So you buy up 3 skill points worth of your deficit, your burn. So
Yes, I
you
can
have better
finally
control.
crush this consciousness whining about the imminent domain I've claimed on its body. And then the state shall rise up to its former glory.
Yeah, exactly.
I thank you for aiding me in these endeavors.
Very good. So, Vincent, you were researching the base raiders?
Yes,
So,
and I got 4. I
To be
have
clear, I
got 4.
basically told everyone
what
every
skill,
point
academics?
of loot I get,
Academics.
I'm using to kill Trey.
So Vincent finds out the description of someone in biomechanical power armor.
See?
Yeah, it's you don't know much about it. The base raiders, you don't have names, but they have been spotted before. But basically, it's a crew, and there seem to be 3 main ones. One of them, the biomechanical armor, seems to have been linked to a group of subterranean mutants that the Ideal fought back in the 80s.
See?
So very strong, some sort of tunneling or disintegration, something. Then there is some sort of robot who very. You're not sure exactly what the robot does. He doesn't have any obvious combat powers. Doesn't have any mounted weapons or anything like that. But there's also
Hey, Warbot, do you know anything about
a
this
guy,
guy?
a white guy in dreadlocks.
It's a prefixal spot.
Yeah, some sort of robot.
Warbot stares off.
There's some sort of white guy in dreadlocks who apparently has some sort of magical abilities that cause weird effects in people, not like killing them outright, but like affecting their mind somehow. And they also have a lot of like repurposed death bots. Death bots are like basically equivalent of Doom bots. They're like the cheap generic supervillain robots. So there are thousands of them lying around in varying bases. It's very easy to read.
Okay.
So they're
nothing
shitty.
quality like a Warbot.
No.
I'm trying to butter him back up now.
Well, yeah, he does. Again, he was like, "Well, yeah, no, I'm fine. I just don't put me in war. I don't like the idea of being shot or destroyed." So
No, you buttle very well.
I don't. Well, I don't know how to process that. No one's ever compared me to a butler before. Anyways, so.
Well, have you taken our guest to Tunguska yet?
No, how am I going to get to Tunguska?
I have figured out a way that we might be able to. I have someone that we can talk to when we're ready.
So that's going to be our responsibility, though.
Yeah, Mishka is hanging out right now. Actually, Mishka went into the painting a little bit a while ago. Yeah.
That'll be a fun vignette.
So, I guess we could just pack the painting in a great big shipping crate and, paint Abu Dhabi on the side.
God, I want to do that. Sean just comes out. He's like, in the middle of a fucking radioactive blasted woods.
Sean would be down for it.
Yeah.
No, that's how we get there.
Yeah.
That's Faust and his adventure.
We all go into the painting and have Warbot seal the crate and ship us there.
Yeah.
6 months later.
God.
I don't know, guys. Have you seen international shipping rates? We're going to lose the majority of our loot doing that.
Also, do you want to be stuck 6 months in with Lady? That's like Cleopatra.
Time obviously passes differently inside the painting. So.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a nice place.
Yeah.
It's painted very lovely. So...
Who would be there to tell us to
Just
come
put
out?
up an email, auto reply.
Oh.
Can't talk right now. Being shipped to the painting.
Oh man, this went Better Angel so hard.
No.
Turn left.
So Mishka, you have no...
To be clear, no one's died yet.
No one has that?
Yet.
We have not killed someone in cold-blooded murder just to prove our point.
Yet.
Yeah, well, I mean, certain players aren't here, so that may not happen. We'll find out.
No, it's only 8:30.
Yeah. So, what lead do you want to pursue next? You can... Yeah.
Shell out our loot.
Yeah, cash for clunkers.
Okay, so you want to transport it to...
I guess no, because that was a legitimate one, so I guess we need to figure out the defense strategy on that.
I'd rather us have more sanity available from American Pharaoh before we go to Tunguska.
Oh yeah, before we go to Russia.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Although, wouldn't you pretty much just go into a catatonic state once passing into their
Border, yeah.
Or a rage. Allergy has a wide interpretation.
It's true.
Yep. It could be anything.
Fight or flight, basically, or catatonia.
So yeah.
Sounds
so in turn,
No,
the thing is, one
seriously
thing
though, it's like in your Yahoo search, did you figure out what happened with Israel?
your truck was teleported in the speakeasy into the brass door. So
Smashing a laptop.
you'd have to disassemble it and reassemble it outside of the house if you or get
Actually,
another
no,
truck.
I'd be really too confused about Israel. Like, I love that, I hate that. I love that, I hate that.
There's
So
no
that's
garage.
Trey's in.
Wait,
Yeah.
could Mishka possibly teleport it outside of the...
So Trey comes out in Israel.
Please, wait,
decide what to
no.
That's our code word to pull Trey out.
Also, Mishka doesn't care about you. Mishka coming with you because you said you would help him. He's not going to help you with things. He's the refugee, and remember, you're being paid to get him to Tunguska. He's not going to help you sell loot.
I think shipping him in the painting is a fucking great thing. Guys, we could get 2 birds with 1 stone here.
You could get on a normal plane with a painting. People aren't going to like.
Oh yeah, that's
I'm
gonna
not
fit in the
okay,
fucking
Cleopatra's
overhead
not a
bin.
micromanager, alright? I can trust UPS.
Yeah. To Tunguska exclusion zone.
Do not return.
No, Tab Hunter would have to send it USPS.
So Caleb,
So there's no telling if it would actually get there.
I'm just gonna.
Just a Moscow mail inspector opens it up. What the fuck is that? Oh god!
Caleb, I'm just going to throw this out there. If you do decide that Trey eventually asserts control, I think we know how now.
Okay,
Because he is Jewish.
When I said that, I want this to be a group decision.
Yeah.
Right,
I'm
but I
totally fine playing the character that you guys come up with, but I don't think Trey's in control. I think it's either like a group thing that like Cleopatra maybe needs to go in the back seat, or like no, American Pharaoh full out.
Yeah.
The United States of Egypt shall rise.
We need. I'm thinking what would be better off is that we do establish a triumvirate, but not like Cleopatra's, an American style triumvirate, where Trey is the executive.
One person
branch.
clearly has all the power, and the other two are vassal states. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, so Trey,
that could be how you do it. I don't. Wait,
we established Trey as the executive with the veto power.
Yeah, that's why I asked first, because if that's something you're not interested in deciding as a group, I could just do something else.
Well, regardless of that, if you do choose to have him assert eventually, I think that's your path now. He's Jewish, and so
He's
every
really
time
pissed off about.
every time Cleopatra tries to take him over, Tab Hunterside just rallies to his defense.
It's like a 10 Commandments every night in your head. Charlton Heston version,
Of course, Charlton Heston.
You can have this teenager when you pry him from my cold, dead hands.
Don't forget hallucinogens on both sides all the time.
Yeah.
Because I am possessed by psychoactive fucking.
And you're touching that book constantly.
I think I don't have to touch the book.
Nope.
You're just infested.
I don't think you have to. I think it's just a reflexive.
Yeah, I'm just riddled with fungus.
Yeah, no, you are.
Yeah.
You're totally. That's why antifungals hurt you. So if you want to figure out how to get the loot to the drop off point, which is a warehouse outside of town, outside of the city, you need to.
Can the mummies carry a dump truck?
No.
Can they drive a dump truck?
Can be the engine?
Do you have drive on your sheet?
No.
Then how would you tell the mummies how to drive? You're the only one who could speak their language.
Imperial authority.
That's not how driving works.
Learn faster.
Hey, Warbot, do you know how to take apart a dump truck without using a gun? I mean, sorry, that was insensitive.
It was. I'm not a violent.
I didn't mean it I just figured,
Maybe think about some things.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I know Sean isn't here, but also, did the speakeasy have a secret entrance? Maybe a.
It does, the brass door, which is hidden. That's why no one notices you come or out. Only weird people connected to superpowers notice this door.
Sure, or maybe a back entrance that would be in a shipping.
Nope, no garage, nothing like that. Just a normal door.
Or Trey becomes the judiciary branch and just randomly declares Cleopatra's actions as untrastitutional.
You could load the truck. I mean, it'll take time, but you could just put it in. The loot can be broken up, put it in boxes, and then load the boxes into a truck. So that's
that's
you
why
have
we got mummies.
Yeah,
That's why we got mummies.
Yeah, so that's sort of a minor problem. That's the first one. The main thing is though. Once you're out there, you don't know how those base raiders are finding, their information, and you don't know how they're going to attack you. So you don't know. The longer you're outside of the safety of your hideout, the more likely it is you're going to be attacked.
Are there any computers? Mm-hmm. I want to look for surveillance state footage of them attacking.
Okay.
Or, if I can't go at it that way, I want to call up Todd Coffee and see if they have any footage of it.
Okay. All right, so you're hacking first?
Yeah.
Okay.
3.
It's behind, EPSA secure databases. The criminal base raiders, so...
Sure.
Yeah. So you would either have to get Todd Coffee or hack, or get to an EPSA office and steal it from there.
I can do that.
Which can kill two birds with one stone if we're trying to find the
or if you could requisition us some EPSA resources, because we're trying to find out more about them.
Yeah, it's a new
to be able to hand off information about them.
To be clear, your reputation may heal on the sheet. It'll never heal on the street.
Yeah, you could try and leverage information,
or just be I've got a lead on this group.
Yeah,
I might be able to get more information if you give me some basic background info.
Okay, yeah, that would be presence.
Let's do the blue dice. Shit. Nope.
Yeah, you're not with a -4 on your roll. Yeah, that would not be possible.
Do you not have any fate points?
I spent the one fate point I had in the dance battle. I'm not being compelled.
It's a fate point well spent.
You can be. You can always suggest compels. It's obvious for me. It's really easy to suggest compels for American Pharaoh. Your character's more sane, so
That's
feel
what you
free
get
to
for subtlety, Dan.
That was your mistake.
What you get for subtlety.
Feel free to suggest compels. I will be happy to give them. So I'm sorry, I'm not compelling new character into misfortune all the time. Let's see here. Actually, I could give you a compel now if you follow Logos's advice on something.
Sure.
Okay.
What does Logos think I should do? Because that's part of my. You can tag untrained power on that. I haven't figured out when I can and can't trust him.
Okay, yeah. So you get a. He says, "Well, why not arrange a fake shipment of something first, or some sort of meeting? You know who they're targeting, so just arrange or wait around until they attack and then intercede,
Or maybe set up a dummy.
Yeah.
Well, no. So you get the fate point if you just arrange a fight. That the only thing you will get out of it is find out who these guys are, like not to ship anything at all."
Sounds taxing.
Yeah, and
I think Trey and I can be up for that.
Okay.
All right. In for a dime, in for a dollar.
Okay. So you follow Logos's advice, and Logos sends out. You give him access to the computer, so he sends out some emails that you don't see exactly. So, in fact, I'll give you another fate point for that too.
Okay.
Wow.
And he's a very fast typer when he wants to be. So he says, all you have to do is go to. Let's see here. There's a hospital that has a wing that is being demolished. So if you go, I said that there was a person. There are certain medical records being transferred out of there that were important to the client, the target. So I'm sure they'll show up there. So you should probably wait in there somewhere.
Okay.
So who wants to go wait in the abandoned wing of the hospital?
I'm down.
I will go.
Okay.
I feel bad for Dr. Saul. Even back in my time, it was common for people that failed in the arts to try and redeem their honor in war. And after the shame you experienced today,
Okay.
I can only imagine your need is.
So Saul is going. American Pharaoh's going. Vincent, are you going?
I guess if they need me on there, because this is stopping this group if they're being misviolent.
Yeah, this is literally just drawing them out for a fight so you can see who they are.
Okay. So if nothing else, we can do a hit and fade.
Yeah.
So.
That's the information you could drop this time, is that they'll be somewhere along this route. Some in this.
Well, you don't get
block
the.
of
Well,
time.
No, it's like, no, this is to figure out who they are.
Yeah.
Once I know who they are, I can give that information to them and say,
Yeah.
they're planning to hit this shipment.
yeah.
Point.
Well, if you give the cops
Well,
that
I mean,
information, they'll probably
Logos
seize
really
the
just
shipment
wants
too. So, all right. So yeah.
Roscoe's.
Yeah.
All right. So you're all waiting in the hospital.
Can the mummies be shipping Sean and the painting? Or
No, we need Sean for that.
God damn it! I just want him to show up in Russia inexplicably.
We can
It's so hard.
we can retroactively do that. We can retcon that if Sean agrees to it at the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, you will get a lot of fate points about that.
I'm on it.
All right. So those of you who are in the hospital, give me alertness checks.
Are there rocks? I don't even know if there are rocks this time. Hey, are there rocks? I don't know.
Yeah, there's one right there, so you almost tripped over. Oh, and then I did.
I got a 1.
Okay.
Mundane.
So nothing. Actually, I did have a question because I
Wait,
thought,
you have superhuman tier though on alertness, right? Or notice?
Yeah, it's 0. Although, question: if I'm using that on just for the notice on there, am I still doing essentially the consumption for that ability? So the next time I try to use
No.
it, okay. So it's a 0, but it's at a superhuman.
Okay.
So +4 technically.
Bill. Sorry. No. Okay. Not the alert characters. Your sensors go off. About 3 seconds. Earthquake incoming. 3, 2.
Brace yourself.
All right. So now you could use your force field. This is
Well,
what your
we
force
had
field
some
would be
sort
good
of
for.
bed
Yeah.
we could use for protection.
How about I just brace
it's funny you
everything
bring that
around?
up.
Damn you, science!
Yeah. You can protect all the characters with your.
Yeah.
See, this is what your power is for. To
Yeah.
block things.
So, spending a fate point to invoke Photonic
Alright.
Defender.
Okay.
So, take 2 out of that. That's just a +2.
+2. They only got a +2 in their attack roll.
Nicking each other.
Yeah, they nick each other. So the rubble falls over your head. Just the building, the wing of the hospital collapses around you, and you all tumble to the ground. But so everyone give me athletic checks to see if you fall on your butt and lose the first round, or if you're on your feet and ready to attack.
Nope.
Okay.
I got a 5.
Plus
Yeah. You all need plus.
I got a 1 superhuman.
Yeah.
I got a -1.
All right. You. Oh God. So you're stunned for this round.
It's almost as if I'm a squishy academic
Yeah.
type.
As this, the thing where the power armor just erupts out of the ground. It was obviously it tunneled underneath the building, under the wing of the hospital, to destroy a load-bearing pillar somehow, causing it to collapse. And I guess it was biomechanical power armor, and not quite Guyver-esque, but like big, oversized claws, very evil. Warped, mutated looking, and it's digging its way. And following behind it is a slim robot, just silvery and kind of just.
Is
normal.
he the real Slim Robot?
Yes, he's quite. And then there's just a guy in a hoodie. He's a white guy with dreadlocks. He red hair, sort of red, natty-looking dreadlocks. He's wearing earbuds. And behind them all are a bunch of cheap, dented-looking deathbots that are piling out of it. And they're clearly using some sort of headset or something to communicate with each other. So it's combat. Let's see. What's your alertness? Notice, or you have initiative physical on your thing, right? You should.
Yes, I do.
All right. And what's that bonus at?
It's superhumans here, so...
Well, what plus is it? Is it your trained power or untrained?
Trained, so that's a +1, so...
All right, so it's a +1. Okay. So the robot goes first, and it's just going to look around and sort of examine you all. You can all roll guile if you have that.
I do not.
All right. Okay.
I have deceit.
Okay. So he goes first. Then you can go.
Is he immediately acting?
He's looking around, sort of stunning you. The guy in the big power armor unit has an action dice. You don't know what he's going to do.
All right. So we don't know of these battles. Hi.
Act the both bot.
All right.
I was like, hi. I'm Vince. So how are you guys?
Okay. Do you have presents?
Yes, I do.
All right, you can roll presents.
Yes. So +3.
Okay. All right. All right. Then the giant guy acts next because he has extraordinary, and he says, "Oh, okay. Can you confirm the records are destroyed? We'll get the fuck out of here."
No deceit. Let me confirm.
Okay, Sean's good for it.
Okay, we'll do that.
Let me confirm.
Sorry.
Jump got 2 mummies out of USPS.
Actually, and Warbot is there, and he's like, "All right, do you know the zip code for Tunguska?"
Sorry,
Can
Aaron.
you Google it? I don't know. All right. All right. I'm just gonna write to anyone. Please open point at
General delivery.
general delivery. Okay.
Oh no! Hey,
Oh no, we'll use the 3-word code.
Yeah.
okay, this is my
Forbidden,
Yeah.
Eldritch,
my
Nightmare.
charges are in harm.
It's going to that 3 meters square in
Yeah.
Tunguska.
So,
Yeah.
so as long as nothing bad happens to the geriatric set, he's fine with it.
Yeah.
All right. So the big guy goes. He takes a ready stance.
But I was looking at. Let me check. As far as I know, yeah, we're good. Are we good?
Hey, Doc, we got them all torched, right?
Wait. The other guy, the guy in the hoodie, goes next. He has alertness 2. What is your alertness bonus? 0, 1. Well, you already acted.
I'm at
Yours is
superhuman,
1, and yours is 0. So yeah, the guy in the hoodie just goes up and he starts chanting to himself, and he starts glowing a little bit, or his hands do. So, anyways,
So what is
the Deathbots start flanking around. They start moving towards the rubble behind you, or that you come out of. So now you guys can act. So you've already acted. Big guy looks clearly he's not attacking yet. He's just waiting for attack. So.
All right. So
Mr. Lieman?
yeah, all the records here are obviously destroyed. Can't you tell?
All right, to see.
lie like the wind?
I'll fate point that to make it a 5.
What's your? Is that just normal?
That's Monday.
Okay.
And there is a bit of truth. Obviously, there are no records here. They must be destroyed.
All right. And the robot mentions, makes a buzzing sound, and the guy says, "Who the fuck hired you?"
Are we preparing to dance for supremacy, as apparently is the custom of this time?
We were trying to expunge
Might I request
some
something with a
records
harp?
for our friend here.
Perhaps a flute?
As you can see, he is not well.
Who hired you? Why are you trying to play us?
What do you mean, play you?
You're trying to play us. You're clearly lying. Why the fuck a bunch of juiced up super people like you are in the middle, abandoned hospital wing in the middle of the night? You're trying to lure us out. Is this a setup? Are you cops? You have to tell us if you're cops.
I can assure you I am not a cop.
You're trying to set us up. All right, so start telling the truth, or we're going to start beating it out of you.
No one hired
want
us.
to get served.
We are self-employed.
The robot actually speaks up and says, "Yes, you should be served with the truth. The truth of the Communist Manifesto."
God damn it. How are they getting all my spots so easy?
Guess what he did? He assessed you. He figured out one of your aspects.
Well, combat started, guys.
No shit.
So make a resolve check.
It's not good for him.
Make it a +3?
At mundane tier?
Yes.
Okay.
Obviously, I do not have superhuman resolve.
Alright. So that would be 5 composure stress. Actually, no, it's with 5 exposure.
I fill in my 5 dot. I have that much. I do have increased composure.
What's your composure skill at?
I have...
Or the thing that gives you increased composure?
Resolve,
Resolve, I
that is
guess.
former Godhead, yeah.
Okay, so that gives you increased composure. What's the bonus on that?
+2, so...
Oh, yeah, that'd only give you +2.
It gives me a 5 spot.
Yeah, alright, so...
my 1 and my 5 filled.
Yeah, so you're do you want a fate point? Alright, you are stunned as you recoil like a vampire to a cross. So you lose your action.
Conversation anyway.
Alright, so new round. The robot is going to assess again. Alright.
That's no good.
Yep. And he starts talking to his teammates.
6 burn bot. Oh god. He's a mean girl bot. He can find your weakest point. He's just so mean.
So, but you're getting a sense of what they can do. So it's valuable information you can learn later on. So you could try and retreat, or you get to act first after him.
We could just say about trying to bargain with them on any case, just saying like, all right,
They're attacking you because they realize you've set them up. They don't know why, and they want to figure out why. Why did you lure them out here?
So honestly, we want to figure out who you are.
Well, they don't like that. So they're going to try and beat the shit out of you so they can find out who you are. So what are you going to do? So Vincent, you could run, you could blast them, you could...
No, I could. We'll try to hold them in with force field. So
You cannot do that with your force field. Your force field blocks
blocking
damage.
damage towards...
Yeah, it does not. It's not telekinesis. You can block damage with it.
well, I mean, hold them in. If they tried to blast out, it would just reflect back on them. So
No, it does not reflect on them. It blocks damage. It's like it's a shield.
We
It's
need to rebuild your power, bro.
That's
Like
okay.
you've got a different conception of how.
then that's fine.
yeah.
So,
You can block. Yeah, it's a very cheap power, but you can block. You can not only protect yourself, you can protect your teammates.
all right. So
It's like Reinhardt's shield in
yeah,
Overwatch.
I know.
Okay.
All right. No, I know. I really want to talk this one out through because
Well, that's why Saul got fate points for talking you into implementing this plan.
To be clear, I'm actively trying not to think anything through in this campaign.
Yeah.
So far, I'm doing great.
Yeah. You could just run.
Just change your margins of success.
Yeah. You could just
Move the
run.
goalpost.
You could try and blast him away.
So, all right, why is the record so important to you?
They're not going to talk to you.
Okay.
They're attacking you, so what are you going to do?
Shoot towards the roof, cut it off, and see if I can...
You're outside, the building is collapsed, remember.
I thought we were in an area where they were coming up into it.
They come in from the ground. You were in the hospital wing. They collapsed the building.
Burrowed up beneath us.
Yeah.
So, what are we...
You're on the front yard of the hospital.
We can just run away.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'll just hold shield and we'll run away. So.
Okay. All right, you can give me athletics.
Yeah. So, nope, -1.
Okay. You can't find a way around the rope, but you look around. So the big guy is going to try and just slam into you with his big claws.
Okay.
So now you see you use your power to block that. So he gets a 1. Yeah, a 1 at superhuman.
Okay.
So you can block that.
Yeah. 0.
0. All right.
Although he had superhuman, right?
Yeah.
So yeah. So.
Same tier, so you take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
As your shield bends under the strength of this guy.
Actually, I take 2 because I already used that one. So
Okay.
that would be another health damage.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, it bends under his the strength. So then the other guy, and he casts a spell. So he is going to affect you. So give me a resolve check. He's actually before. Well, I mean, you can resolve.
I didn't act last round.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you did not act on that?
All right.
So, yeah.
And he'll get a free invoke because his teammate told him about your aspect. So
Okay. There's probably nothing so broad. Yeah, well. Sorry,
Could you
Aaron.
nullify the
Soon-
tones of his voice?
That's what I'm really thinking. Yeah, I'm just trying to.
Counter-toning?
Yeah.
all right.
Noise cancel.
Sure.
His somatic.
He got a
component.
5. That's superhuman.
I also got a 5.
Okay. Do you want a fate point?
No, I still have plenty.
Do you have a fate point?
Yes.
Spend a fate point.
All right.
He invoked it twice. His teammate is feeding all your aspects to you, to him. So he tries to cast a spell on you, but you manage to cancel out the sound waves.
Doom, doom, doom.
So that'll eat your action though, because
Yeah.
you're actively negating him, trying to nullify his powers. So let's see here. So Saul, you can tell Logos what you want.
Yeah, I want zone,
Okay.
move, unusual, teleport us out of here.
All right. Start telling him that we need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
What? I thought you convinced me to do this.
Well, that's your action this round. You'll
Okay.
roll next time.
Spirit of wisdom, my ass.
Spirit of knowledge. Wisdom is properly applying it.
Oh, okay. Well,
So new round. The Swab bot is going to try and convince you that one of your teammates is a communist infiltrator. Nope, it's the one with the machine. He's Manchurian candidating you.
That's fair.
He has a 4, but
except
he gets
when I
a
did.
3 plus 4, so 7 total.
I get a 2.
All right. Aspect maneuver. Jeff is a Manchurian candidate. What are you going to do?
Oh, well,
Yeah.
launch my ass at his Bolshevik ass.
Okay. You can roll, an American soldier to jump.
Buy the Book of America.
Yeah, buy the Book of America.
That's at 0.
All right, you launch yourself somewhere.
Plus 0 power.
All right, you jump in the air quite a little ways. You're a bit confused now. So yeah,
Does teleportation conserve momentum?
I'll let magic decide. So you can decide. In this
And
case.
if it does Caleb get a fate point?
Oh yeah, what goes up must come down. Actually, no, because he jumped so far, he could just jump out of the combat anyways and just be lost for a while. Because they don't know about what you can do. So
Jump cut to the USPS office.
Yeah.
He's filling out custom forms. Mummies are pretending to look at their phones because that's what everyone else in the line does.
They have nothing in there, so...
No, stone tablets.
Yeah.
Stone tablets with hieroglyphs carved in them.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the fight.
So Vincent, what do you want to do?
Who is...
You haven't blasted anybody, so you still have a free blast.
No, I'm realizing that too. So,
Yeah.
That's like I don't want to take on the tank specifically. So, I'm going to go ahead and aim over.
I'll tell you their names. The big guy's name's Sludge. The robot is Suavebot. And then the guy with the hoodie is the Narcomancer.
So,
Of course he is.
Yeah.
yeah,
It would be really cool if he managed to get a spell out of you. But.
Yeah, so I can already see the Narcomancer's trying something. So I'm.
Yeah,
gonna
he's doing magic.
hit
Yeah,
him.
you can blast him.
Yep.
You have a +2 bonus because his defense is at extraordinary.
Okay.
He had a 1.
All right, and that's going to give me a +3 and a +4 with superhuman. So, oh no, sorry, it was +3 since it was extraordinary. So,
what was your roll?
it was it's 0 on that, but I have a +2. And
All right, so you got it. You got your roll was a 2.
Sorry, no. So I'm,
What's your skill bonus?
so no, it's just a 1, so it only gets 2. Sorry.
Okay, so a 2. You got it. Your skill is a 1, and you rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 plus 2 because you're 1 tier above, so you get a 4 total.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you deal a lot of damage to him actually, and he does not have a lot of health. He's still up though, but you blast into him. So
Hopefully
good
it's
job on
spell
that. Sludge is going to try and punch you again because he am big punch guy. Well, he got a 1 superhuman.
He am try punch.
He's not having the best night,
All right.
so you
He's a
can.
little frustrated right now.
Yeah. Well, he'll switch powers but
I'll just do athletics to try to get out of his way because
well, it's a superhuman tier.
superhuman. I'm going to take another health because if I
You can take a minor consequence.
yeah, I'll go ahead and take the minor consequence off of that.
Take that punch, but I leapt while continuing.
Yeah.
Ravenous.
You're out of the
trying to kill.
combat. You're like a block away.
While kind of like trying to kill this
Yeah.
character.
So 0.
0.
That kind of worked out
That's
for the
gonna
best.
0, so you take 1. He has weapon 2, superhuman strength, so 3 stress.
So
I
down
mean,
to-
depending on
down
what
to 1 health
neighborhood in
box.
Chicago we
Okay.
are, I could be in deep.
Well, you can take another consequence. Your shield just, groans under the weight, the force of his attack. He's obviously superhumanly strong. Armored claws. Let's see here. Then Jeff, do you want to keep focusing on just countering the Narcomancer? Suavebot is feeding more aspects to the others.
Actually, no, I'm going to keep him locked down. That
Okay.
seems like a good
All right,
idea.
this will just be a post check. He's going to try and target you.
Oh,
again.
right, yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good.
It's a 6.
I'm only on a 4,
Okay.
so I'll blow 1 on Heroic Connection. This is not the first super on super fight I've been put
Okay.
into.
Yeah, you realize what he's trying to do. He's trying to cast a spell that simulates the effect of a drug. You're not sure which one it will do. Probably one that would incapacitate you in some way. It's not lethal, but, he's normally for, he's basically, magical drug dealer, but his drug is magic, so. But yeah, you just need a 1, and you can teleport everyone else away.
That's a 1.
Yeah. You guys fled from your first super fight. Good job. But you saw what their powers can do in close quarters. Yeah.
I mean, I call the Ancient Queen a super fight.
Yeah. All right, that's
She
true.
had
All right, yeah,
powers.
that's true. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Second super fight. So yeah, you got your asses kicked.
I destroyed a landmark.
Well, in this, yeah.
But there were no superheroes there other than
Well,
us.
technically, that was a super fight because we were fighting our.
There were
You
Roman
know,
communists.
that's a super fight because it's the sort of thing that would fucking happen when you're playing super
So you
fight.
have. So with you realize this crew, their names are. You quickly find out their names based on their powers, and you don't even have to roll for the basic legwork. Sludge, Suavebot, and Narcomancer. So you have their basic idea of what their powers. Narcomancer affects people so that they can't use their own powers. Sludge uses... Apparently, the Ideal fought a race of subterranean mutants in the 80s. And they had their own hero team that fought them, and they had to build their own special power armor suits to fight in the depths of the earth.
Sold a hell of a lot of toys.
Yeah, sold a hell of a lot of toys, thank you. And someone took that power armor, is clearly built. Someone took that power armor and then grafted the mutant parts to it. So it's kind of an unnatural abomination, not what the Ideal would do. But
So a sludge.
yeah. And then
Jeff, we own the copyright to the idea of toys. Oh my god, what are we gonna do?
why did they give it to us?
Every child in the nation knows it's at least $700.
I don't know.
How did that not fall under prior creation?
We bribed them. We bribed them.
They had time machines, Jeff. It's all coming apart.
Okay, so when you get back, Warbot is there. When you teleport back, he's looking through some receipts, and he says, "Do you guys have petty cash?"
That's what the loot was for.
Oh, it wasn't mine. Okay.
Well, yeah, it's for you to use as petty cash.
Oh, okay. Well, I paid.
What do you need it for?
What happened to you? You look like hell.
Thank you for noticing. I'm going to lie down with the turkey dinner.
That's good. That's real good.
I'll give you a fifth point for that. So, yeah, we mailed the painting. Mishka went into it, and you said you needed to get Mishka to Tunguska.
Yeah.
So we mailed it, like you said.
Okay, yeah, we did say that.
Yeah.
All right.
I heard you say that. I assume that's what you wanted.
I can play it back.
Yeah.
Here's a tip.
Oh, thank you.
5 loot.
All right. Oh, okay. Well, that covers that. Here's the paperwork for that. Here's the tracking number. It will only work. It won't work once it leaves the United States. Russians don't have tracking numbers in their mailing system. That's what the clerk said. Especially to Siberia.
Ross.
Yeah.
Out of character, I want you to come up with whatever the 3-word phrase is for the address wherever it's going to be delivered.
What 3 words? I'll go to their website. I'll pick one of the real ones. There's a lot.
I know you will.
I like Philip the Neltons too.
I don't know if it's in their dictionary. They have a dictionary of like 38,000 words that they use to make a combination. So I know, like, for my house, it's like something like pink laser trampoline or something like that. Or
so is that a base rating group that we're going to be fighting soon?
I can't remember my other ones, but one of them was meaty, and that's pretty accurate.
So you have enough information about
words.
Sludge's base rating group that you could try and either target them directly and figure out why they're fighting massive growthnomics, or you.
You mean the people's?
Oh yeah, partnership for a whole humanity. Sorry. You have this information so you can fight them on more even terms. You know what they do. You know what their basic battle strategy is, or you could try to figure a way to trick them. But they have information about you as well, and they're really curious why you lured them out there on some sort of ruse. So they're going to be more suspicious in the future.
I don't appreciate your ruse.
But yeah, Mishka has been mailed, so that problem's been dealt with. It's fine.
Dealt with,
yes.
Then we're going to have to have a split group. Alston.
We'll see. We'll see what kind of decision.
Or maybe Agata will show up next.
Oh yeah, Agata can teleport. This might go to the path. Yep.
Oops. Thanks for finding out.
I asked you if you wanted me to take it off.
No.
I'm taking it off now.
What are you thinking? Do you want to try? You could take the fight to them. You could just like figure out a way to trick them. Because
we could swap out half the roster at opportunity.
Yeah.
And fuck with them.
Yeah. Well, one thing, anyone with investigation can make a check.
Yeah.
I said with investigation.
It's below a queen.
+3. Got a 3 on it.
Okay.
And tap.
With a 3, you realize you probably know how they're getting their inside information. Narcomancers clearly must have someone on the inside for a partnership for a whole humanity. So all you have to do is figure out who their inside informant is, and then you can easily trick them with that. So all you have to do is get the conduct some surveillance on a partnership for a whole humanity, because that's what will work.
You're doing great, guys.
You know what? I'll figure this out as I'm just eating. All right, let's see.
Or you could ignore it.
Let's see what their website says. Academics.
I assume you chose the real.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so
You pull it up. You don't have to roll for that.
Okay.
What are you trying to figure out?
specifically, who is Inside Man? Look up the look up an employment roster for.
Well, I mean, you don't get all of them, like their secretaries and normal people, but you get like their board of directors and their.
You can get information on their top 5 earners.
Yeah, their top 5 people. It's a non-profit, but yeah, and they do try and decommission superhuman tech. They're trying to they're basically bioconservatives. They stop using super soldier drugs. They have SDARE. Super Drug Awareness and Resistance Education.
They're good at this.
Yeah. You actually get a sense they're clearly well funded, but maybe they're just trying to build the government out of money. Maybe because they're clearly SDARE. Come on, you have seen a lot of SDARE shirts, but they're always worn by the stoner kids.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
All right. So who's the shadiest of them, though?
I don't know. Give me a name. That's the shadiest.
Oh, okay. Let's see who's going to be. Philip Harlington.
Philip Harlington. Yeah, screw that guy. Yeah, he looks pretty shady. That's your inside man. It's got to be.
You can ask your guy who has a drug problem at the company.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you could try and go to Todd and try and do that, but Todd is a normal person. He just wants the stuff. So.
Yeah.
So we could stop for now. If everyone's kind of wait to see how
that's
Well, I think we're set up for next week.
Yeah,
That's a natural.
We're set up for the next forever.
So Sean will be in Tunguska.
yeah.
And
Who knows when
Faust will
Nagata?
be where Faust is.
yeah, Faust will be on his weird death god path. And then we will just fight to the death with people for reasons.
As far as
So we get a fence.
Yeah, I think as far as I'm concerned, Faust is floating over
Well,
the
you could
earth
just
all
take
the
half
Star
the loot
Child.
value for this.
Small-headed Star Child.
I like you just.
I can't raise up a new state.
But you see, yeah, you might be a super heavy hitter, but characters can figure out your weaknesses too. So
Social combat is a hell
I
of
don't
a
think I'm a
drug.
super heavy hitter until I buy off all these untrained pilots.
so question, comments, questions. How's it go like this session?
Good. Yeah.
Alright.
That's cool.
Anytime we can feature a super dance-off.
That was
Yeah,
pretty amazing.
That was kind of.
Do we get a point?
This
Or
is just the loot, just the loot. But you also get a chapter advancement, which is you can switch 2 skills. You can rename an aspect. If you want one of these, there's a couple other things. I'll show you in a second. But anyways, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.